Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Backwoods Horror Show. And before we get things started off, we got our good friend here, Ken Ace Brewer, back on. We're
Of
gonna be
Livid
promoting
Media.
his new film. He has made another Death Park, and I'm really excited to watch. Death Parks is my favorite series he's made. Super fun films. You can
Just
catch
when
all
you
his
thought
other
it
ones
was
on
safe to
YouTube.
go back in the park.
Yeah, it's never safe.
And this one looks pretty good from the stuff I've seen, the previews and stuff. Uh, Ken, when can are people going to be able to view it?
We have the premiere in Gardena, California on the 20th with a double feature with Death Bitch and
Nice.
4 bands playing before. So it's a whole Livid Media, like we're calling it December to Dismember. And
Nice.
it's like $20 and you get the whole day. So
Oh, dude, that'd be
Nice.
awesome. I wish we
Yeah.
lived
Hey,
closer.
you
guys hear me all right?
Yeah,
yeah.
sound great,
Okay,
man.
all right.
Then it should hopefully a streaming service picks it up real quick. I can't see Tubi not picking it up since they have parts 1 and 2.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
because I like Tubi.
yeah.
Yeah,
the-
Tubi's great. I think that's where I saw Death Bitch.
And everybody
on,
has Tubi. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tubi's awesome. There was one streaming service, one of your films is on. I can't remember which one. And I stuck through your film, but man, that one drove me nuts because it was literally every minute and a half, 2 minutes. You got
That was Zombie Rage or Death Bitch.
yeah, it was. I think it was Zombie Rage that I walked on it or watched on there.
What
Yeah,
was
and
it?
it's
Was
like
it awesome or something like that?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome, man. It's just in anything you watch. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, it's just like every 2.5 minutes you're getting a commercial.
Yeah,
And they're not short like 30-second commercials either. I'm talking like minute and a half
2.5
commercial.
minutes.
yeah.
It'd take an hour and a half movie. You'd be sitting there for like 2.5 to 3 hours to watch an hour and a half movie.
Yeah, it's on Stash TV as well, and you know what? It's there. It doesn't have that hardly any commercials on there, and it looks better anyway. So
Oh, cool. Awesome.
But
What?
to avoid all the commercials, folks, you can just go to lividmedia.com. If that's right.
yep.
Lividmedia.com. Go to the store. You can purchase all of Ken's movies on there at a
Yes.
very low discounted price.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Now-
We'll have a Black Friday sale.
Nice. Now, are they going to be autographed or?
If someone wants it, they could put that in the comments, and I'll open it up and autograph it. Yeah, not a problem.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I might have to get a copy of Return to Death Park, man.
Yeah, that'll be. We should have the DVDs available about the same time it premieres, around the 20th, maybe a little before.
Awesome.
All right.
Now, are you guys going to put together a DVD where like all the Death Parks are on one DVD, or that'd be pretty
That
cool.
would reduce the picture quality. Yeah.
Oh, it would. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about maybe
right.
a box set at some point?
That'd be
That's
cool.
possible.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
very possible.
I'm a big fan of box sets.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
We could do that. We've got 3 of them now. So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
This one, the budget's like a lot bigger. I mean, you figure the first one, Death Park, the beginning, that was like $160. and Death Park, the end, the last one, that was only $640. So this one's $5,000.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
pretty good.
So it's a big difference.
Oh yeah. I mean,
How
yeah.
much
you
was
look-
how much was Death Bitch?
4.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that looked good. That was
It did.
I like that movie quite a bit.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We're starting on Death Bitch 2 in late January.
Awesome.
Nice. That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
definitely. I'll definitely be looking forward to that one. And I think I told you the last time you were on. I watched the first Death Bitch with my dad. And he's not a horror fan at all. Which
No.
I mean, Death Bitch isn't really horror, but he's not a big fan of independent cinema either. He's more of a casual watcher, but he really enjoyed. I was very surprised that he was focused in on it the whole time. Kind of like when my kids sit through a movie with me and that I want to watch, that I want them to see, and they actually pay attention to the whole thing. I'm always very surprised.
Yeah, we did good with that one because of the the three different stories, converging. So
Yeah.
it worked out good.
Yeah, I remember.
I dug it. I dug it quite a bit.
I was floored that you spent so little on Death Bitch because when I remember I was watching it, I'm like, damn, Ken put some money into this one.
No, it's just $4,000. We're hoping
Yeah.
to get. We'll hope we can get at least more than that, or $10,000 for part 2. We're going to start on the Indiegogo like in the next couple weeks.
Oh, awesome.
Be sure and send us the link because
Yep.
we'll definitely promote it and
Oh, yeah.
I'll definitely drop a dime on it.
Right on, right
Yep,
on.
me too.
Well, it's going to be good. Hopefully, if we
Yeah,
can
me
get the
too.
actors I want, because it's going to be the lead protagonist. Obviously, I'm dead. It's going to be my sister, so it's going to be a female.
Cool.
Yeah, and if we
That'd
could
be
get the
neat.
person I want, that would be amazing. So she's she's had a couple really big action movies. So if I could get her, I would be very happy.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to play the trailer to your new film as soon as I get this to work. There we go.
Yeah, bear with us, Ken.
Yeah.
We're new at this producing stuff.
No, that's all good.
We've made it. We've made it 3 episodes in now.
All right. It's going to be a minute. It disappeared on me. I had it
No big
open
deal.
too long. All right. It'll be up in just a minute. Here we go. Pause that. Well, first time I tried to do this, I exited my ass out of the studio. It's like, whoops. It's not working. There we go. Okay, there it is. All right.
Too fucking green here.
Is there no audio?
Hey, just consider a paradise.
I
I
can
can
hear it.
hear it.
Okay, good. There's no audio for me, but that's fine. I've already
Be
watched
careful what you do. Every move you make. I was there. I shot him.
Probably shouldn't be walking here alone.
I watched him throw a knife through Cletus, not into Cletus, through Cletus.
This place is a lot bigger than it looks. These trails weave in and out of here. It's no wonder people go missing. They can't find their way out.
Yeah. Shit, that is him. Oh my god. Hey, fuckface! Your ass is mine. Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Fuck, man!
Motherfucker!
Is that a knife or is that a sword?
That's a fucking machete.
Fuck! What the fuck? Oh god!
Fuck! Fuck!
What the frick was that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, right. It looks like your cousin Rachel.
I love it.
That looks awesome,
Fucking
man.
green here.
That looks pure awesome, dude.
Yep.
I saw him throw a knife through Cletus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Damn it, they got Cletus.
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah,
these are
it's
a
a-
blast to make.
It
Who
was-
did the music for you, Ken? Did you put that together too, or?
No, Keith Johnson. That's Mary, my partner,
Yeah.
her brother.
Nice.
Cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And just gotta support indie filmmaking.
Well, yeah, he
And-
did the soundtrack on Zombie Rage and Death Bitch as well.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know if you were like a John Carpenter type and did all the music too, and
No.
wrote it and directed it and all that. But you're gonna be the next John Carpenter, though. So that's awesome, man.
Well,
I can't
speaking
wait
of
to see
John
it.
Carpenter, when we were at our last convention, John Carpenter was signing. He sent his assistant over to buy a Blu-ray of Death Bitch.
Oh,
Badass.
dude, that's an honor,
wow.
man.
Yeah,
That's
that
an
was very
honor.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that is very impressive, man.
Yeah,
I'm a John Carpenter nut. I'm a little
He likes to
disappointed.
support indie filmmakers, and I was all cool.
Oh well, yeah, that's where he cut his teeth, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
true.
well, yeah, John Carpenter, Halloween, one of the biggest independent films of all time.
I think it's still the best well, maybe not the best independent film, but definitely the godfather of an independent film. So
yeah, classic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
So what are you guys talking about tonight?
We're discussing
Tale of
actually
Two Toxies.
Yeah,
we're going back to Tromaville
too.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
It's good.
It's good. I liked it.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I was too. When I saw that they'd made Peter Dinklage, Toxie, I'm like, I don't know, because I kind of grew up with Toxie, and I'm like,
I did too.
I was really getting the Nightmare on Elm Street vibes from it. I'm like, I'm not too sure about this. But
yeah, we don't talk about the Nightmare remake.
Especially since it wasn't a Troma production.
Yeah, that kind
I
of
had
was
my
disappointing,
reservations, but what's
Lloyd
his name?
still had
The
his
guy
hand
who wrote
in
and
it,
directed. What was his name?
Macon Blair.
Macon Blair. Yeah.
Yep.
He obviously was a huge Troma fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a love letter to Troma, but you can tell it's not Troma.
It felt
exactly.
It felt like a Hollywood
Troma Light. Troma Light.
Yes,
it is
a Hollywood Troma.
It is the Troma Light beer. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely an homage. My thing, I don't think they went balls out enough to be a true Troma movie. It definitely was balls out, but it wasn't
100%
enough
on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still loved it. We got a lot to discuss with it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have that trauma. Trauma just smacks you upside the head with it.
Sure.
It just didn't have that.
Yeah, and where you're busting out laughing because it's so over the top
yeah.
gory. This was too. I mean, this was over the top gory, and it definitely had its moments, but it didn't hit me as hard as the original Toxic Avenger. But then again, I was like, what, 10, 11 years old when I convinced my dad to rent me the fucking Toxic Avenger.
I was the same age, Murr, and
I was about 8 or 9.
Yeah, I had seen the Toxic
I was older.
Crusaders first, the cartoon, whenever I was 10, when it came out, and I had that Toxie action figure, which was awesome. They had an awesome action figure line for Toxic Crusaders.
I laughed. I
don't remember what toy company it was, but it was the same ones who did the Ninja Turtles toys.
Remember.
Yeah, Crash Test Dummies too, I believe. But when they released the Toxic Avenger toy line, I was a teenager at that point, and a little metalhead teenager, and I cracked up laughing so hard, like, oh my god, they made action figures for the Toxic Avenger. This can't be right. This can't be the real world we're living in here,
Yeah. Well, that was the 80s, though, man. You think about it. We had RoboCop, Rambo, Aliens, all these R-rated franchises. We had kids' toys. It was great.
Right. We had Rambo birthday party supplies, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I've got some of the old actors. I've got some of the Rambos. I got all of them still.
Yeah, dude.
I got sent to the principal's office in first grade for bringing remember the Rambo little on the card. You got the 1911 and the knife and the grenade.
And the knife, yeah, like the whole Rambo play
shit.
set.
I don't got a Rambo or anything, but I've got a camera.
Hey, nice, man. Yeah, you gotta love that dude, man. Gamura. Don't they say that over and over in the movie? Like Gamura, something like that. I don't know. But
It's
yeah,
like every
like
Godzilla, like
robot
Godzilla versus
Godzilla the best.
Megalodon. That was one of my favorites. And Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Dude, the company
at
that
that.
made the Toxies. Oh, sweet.
What is that? Viper?
Yeah, Viper.
Oh yeah, Street Trash.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, Street Trash. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
Where do
haven't
know
seen
that
the remake
from?
of that yet. I haven't seen the
Nope.
remake of that yet.
Don't
Yeah,
try
I
that
only
though,
saw
Ken.
the originals of
Leave,
Street
leave that
Trash.
one
You know?
bottled. We
Dude,
need
I
you to
gotta
make
get
more
that.
movies.
I gotta get a bottle of that now. Because, dude, that movie was so fucked up, man. That was another one that should have been on the Troma label.
Fantastic film.
The company that
Has anybody
made
seen the Street Trash remake?
no,
I haven't.
I did.
I
I
haven't.
seen some of it.
the company that made the original Toxic
I
Avenger
know it was
toys
shot in South
Lay-
Africa.
Playmate Toys.
Playmates. Yeah, that is
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I remember the logo now that you mention it, Trav.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't remember who
Is
made
it
the
the new
turtles.
Street Trash on Tubi already?
I'm gonna find out right now.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Because if it is, it's definitely going on my homework list of stuff to watch. And I'm gonna watch fucking Zombie Rage finally. It's
Yeah.
that's the only movie of yours that I haven't seen yet.
You know what? We're
like
after Death Bitch 2, we're doing Zombie Rage 2. So
Okay,
Sweet.
all right.
Yeah.
So I better get caught up then, man.
instead of it being an anthology like Zombie Rage was, we're actually more people sent me letters and messages asking what happened to the stoner guys that drove off with the girl.
Okay.
And so we're just making the movie from there on. We'll replay the last 3 minutes of theirs, and then just when they back out, we will go with them on their journey.
Okay,
Awesome.
all right.
So, Ken, now that you're getting all these different franchises going, are you going to, at any point, you plan to do like tie-ins and do kind of like a multiverse thing?
I was thinking about that, but yeah, I was
It'd be kind
thinking
of
about
cool.
that. I was thinking about that if there's a way I could do it. Yeah, I don't know. If I made another franchise with another killer in it, then I can do that. So that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. The Livid Avengers.
Right.
Oh man.
That would be pretty wild. Yeah, because with
No,
a name like that, you could take it any way you wanted to.
So what is this on Rumble
Yeah.
Rumble and YouTube.
and YouTube?
YouTube for the time being. For some reason, we've made it 3 episodes without getting kicked off yet.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. Yeah, with we got pretty raunchy a couple times here, so
Yeah.
I was
Rape,
surprised.
We
vaccine
haven't
rape,
really,
raping vaccines.
we haven't really got that raunchy yet,
Oh,
though.
we're
I
still
mean,
going.
Yeah.
Well,
It,
by YouTube standards, we have.
true,
YouTube.
very true.
You can't do
Uh,
anything on YouTube, it seems.
I'm
Right,
gonna
yeah, you
eventually
can't.
get us on
Not
the new
anymore.
one. That's kind of Kick is like the new one I'm watching all the young people talk about. So
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
try to set us
familiar
up
with
for
that
this one,
one.
but I've been way too busy. And actually yesterday I was like, oh shit, we've got a show tomorrow. I've got to get off my ass and get some of this stuff done.
Speaking of that, I got 10 minutes, so I got to get going.
Yep.
Yeah, you
well,
got to
all right,
bust
man.
out the
Thanks,
10 days cruise
thanks a
show.
million for popping in,
Yep.
bud. And
Appreciate
you
can't
coming
wait
in.
to see Return to Death Park.
It's always awesome to be on your show, man. Anytime, man. Let me know, man.
Cool. Yeah,
We'll
we,
definitely be bugging you again soon.
Oh, yeah.
Before you
like I
take
said,
off, Ken,
anytime.
where did you say Zombie Rage was available? Was that on Fossum, you said?
Hold on, I will find out right now. Hold on.
Because it doesn't appear to be on Tubi.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not
because
on Tubi.
all your other ones are, but not that one.
Okay, let me see. Licenses for Zombie Rage. It's on something called Truth Plus, that channel. It's on Stash TV. It's on Rapido, and it's on two other stations. I don't even know what their stations really are.
It's on
All right, I'm
Plex,
going to try
too.
to find Stash. That sounds pretty
What
good.
did you say? It's on Plex?
Yep, Plex.
Plex.
Oh, there you go. If it's on Plex, yeah, it is. It's
Okay,
on Plex.
I have Plex. Yeah, I have Plex already, so I'll
It's
check
on
that
Plex.
And
out.
guys, if you watch these movies on streaming and you like them, go to lividmedia.com
That's right.
and get a hell of a deal on them. And
Yeah,
get
Black Friday
autographed
sale.
copies from Ken himself. And check out on grandpathenerd.com Getting Livid with Ace, one of the most awesome radio shows, rock radio shows.
That's right. You can watch
that
us
is
and
available.
listen at the same time, man. Get
This
the double
man has
effect
a
going.
lot of information about the old days of rock and roll. I
Yeah,
really like
man.
his show.
Listen to some great music and get some learning.
Oh no, I love your show. I haven't got a chance to listen to it since you went to GT Network, but
Thanks.
I'm planning on it.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
Have
All
a good
right.
one, man.
Catch
Take
you later,
care.
man.
See ya.
Have a good show.
All right, it's always fun
All right.
having our buddy Ken in the studio.
You
So,
gotta love old Ken Ace Brewer, man.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said it. I sent him a message like, this is the night I do my show. And I'm like, crap, I didn't even think about when we were doing Tuesdays. So we may have to flip to doing a Monday every now and then so we can get Ken on if he's going to be on a show.
And
But,
that actually would work for me because I'm also doing the Rabbit and Red podcast.
Yeah.
And he's on Tuesday nights, but we switched to Monday so I could do the Backwoods also. And he was wondering if you guys would ever go back to Monday or if we can flip it around sometimes. He's willing to flip it too. So he's pretty
possibly can. Well, especially me switching jobs here before long. So
right, but he's willing to
We'll
work
know
with
more
us
then.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. But
yeah, it's
just
probably while I'm still at Briggs going to be Tuesday because that's like my last day of work, and then I'm off for a couple days.
Right.
So because on the 12-hour shift, there ain't no way I could jump on and do it and then still make it to work.
Gotcha.
But
you're going to be
that'd
working
rough.
nights, huh?
For a little bit. I'll be on days for 3 months for
Okay.
training, and then I'll go to nights. But they said I'll probably be able to get to days relative. There's a guy on days on the same boiler crew that he's fixing to retire. They said within a year. So by the time I make it there, and then that's 4 months from now, then I'm finally going to second shift. So I'm hoping to only be on nights for 4 to 5 months.
Okay. All right.
So
then we'll work around that. So
yeah,
we'll
make
keep
it
it
work.
back with, and I'll be on camera next time. It's just for some reason today, I don't know if it was the stress or whatever, but I've been tweaking all over the place and I got a headache but I'll be on camera next time for sure. But
that's good.
But yeah, I just looked it up. Everybody's street trash.
Be honest,
is
Murr.
available.
We know what happened. You had those roofers at your house, and some of those Mexican roofers slipped you some of their peyote.
That's right. That's right. I went out there and talked to them, and they slipped me a laced churro, and it was all over.
Have one of these churros, Murr.
Well, you got to watch it. I mean, the roofing Mexicans,
gringo.
They got that shingle dust all over them, so you got that extra toxic shit. I tell you,
man.
You may be turning into the Toxic Avenger. Maybe the Toxic Murr.
Right, dude. See, if they would have made me the Toxic Avenger in the remake, I think it would have been better, or at least as good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they said it was going to cost too much to make a big factory full of shag carpet, so that's why they want to
right. That's where the finale was going to take place.
Yep.
I was a mild-mannered shag carpet salesman, and I snort some shingle dust and become the Toxic Avenger. I'm buck naked and green.
you got some of that southern meth, and then it was mixed in with the northern shingle dust, and it mutated your genes, and bam, we got
Then
the
I
Toxic
went
Avenger.
purely toxic. I got a big shag muff. That's like, yeah, I grew a shag muff afro, and it just
Yeah.
popped out.
Yeah, you can pull it up, and it's like a shield. Nothing
Yeah,
can
that's
penetrate it.
right. That's right. That's my defense mechanism.
You don't have a mop. You have a
roll of carpet.
muff.
A roll of carpet.
Just a shag muff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's his pubic muff is what he can pull up. And use
Yes,
like shag carpet.
that's my weapon. And I can like shape it into a point, and I stab it into people and everything, kind of like what he does with his mop.
Oh damn!
It's scary stuff.
Damn, this can branch off to a Cinemax movie now from the sound of it
That's
too.
right, dude. I could. They should get me involved in the sequel, man. Toxic
yeah.
Avenger 2, Revenge of the Shag.
Ooh,
maybe
like it.
maybe
That's a
even a
catchy
crossover with Cycle Sluts in Zombie Town. Who knows? The possibilities
Nice.
are endless.
Nice. Have you seen this movie on Tubi, Zombie Toilet?
No.
Yeah, dude. It's called either Zombie Ass or Zombie Toilet, Shitter of the Dead. I've just saw it advertised a couple times and saw that it was available on Tubi, and I was like, I gotta check this out. Street Trash the remake is on Tubi now.
Oh, cool.
So you can check that
out.
out for free. I don't think it's gonna beat the original. I mean,
it'd be hard.
It'd
be hard.
Oh man, just the nostalgia, and like you said, Street Trash is the most non-trauma movie out there.
Right.
And the first time I saw it was Joe Bob. Joe Bob covered it one time. And
Joe Bob's always
added to it. Yeah, that just added to it. Oh, damn, I forgot to do that because Joe Bob covered the Toxic Avenger too. And,
the original?
The original. And
last season, I think.
Crap, I forgot I was going to, well, I don't know if they still have the rights, so I might not, because I was going to get on and look and do the Joe Bob spiel before we started, but that's all right.
Great. Plagiarized, Trav. Wonderful.
Well, yeah, I always do it, and I call it out as Joe Bob. It's homage to Joe Bob. It's not plagiarism.
Yeah, it's just an homage, man,
But,
it's not plagiarism if you cite your references. I understand.
That's right. That's right.
But the Toxic Avenger, the remake, which is kind of weird because it was completed in 2023, but it wasn't released till 2025.
Well, we got all excited about it here a couple of years ago because that's when, around whenever we met Murr. And
and that was one of the things we discussed was like,
when this comes out, we got to review it. Yeah,
but where the hell did it go? Like,
I'm wondering if they didn't do this on purpose because when I was researching, the original Toxic Avenger was completed in 1983 and it wasn't released until 1986.
84.
So I'm wondering if they
did not know that.
No, it was 84.
Was it limited release?
Yeah, I was going to say
broad
it was 84
release
because I was only 10 years old when it
limited release.
You're probably talking about the VHS release, Trav.
It may be that may be what my research was talking about. Then it might be.
Oh my god! Sorry, sorry. The Street Trash.
They left one of them little Mexican senoritas in there with him. That's what it is.
No, I wish. No, I Street Trash auto started on Tubi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this right now. The opening scene is it's like just disgusting. It just made me it made my toes curl. What happens?
Well,
it's so gross.
I hope they do it justice.
Make you burp up your
I'm not going to sit here and watch it. I'm not going to sit here and watch it and go against, be distracted while I'm on the podcast. I just had to check it out. But I'm definitely going to watch it because that opening scene was pure brutality right there, man.
But the Toxic Avenger, the remake, had a hell of a budget. 200 mil.
No way. That was 200 million?
200 mil.
Yeah,
But
you
then
know,
again, they had some big names too: Peter Dinklage, Kevin
yeah.
Bacon, Elijah Wood.
Elijah
Oh
Wood.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The box office, but here's the thing: the box office is small. But my thing is, they didn't show it anywhere. Very few places showed it.
Yeah, they
Three
didn't even have it in my town. I
Yeah, it
mean,
didn't come here.
here either. Oh,
yeah,
dude, I was gonna go just to buy one of the popcorn buckets because I wanted it when we covered the
yeah,
show.
one of the little toxic barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to talk my dad into going to see it, and he just wouldn't go see it, and it didn't matter anyway because they didn't even have it here in
Yep.
Janesville.
But this one
So
only did a
that pissed
box
me off.
office of 3.47 million.
There is no way that movie
What?
was $200 million. Because I can't
That's what I
see
found. I can't see
I
it being
can't
that
see
much
how
either.
you can spend that much money to have it look as cheap as it did. Because they tried to make it look like a trauma movie, but it just I don't know.
researched several different things, and everything I found was 200 mil.
Jesus, that is crazy I mean, the movie looked good. It definitely was good, but we're talking like Independence Day only cost like 80 million to make.
Yeah, but that was back then, though, too.
Yeah,
Everything's
that was in
double.
the 90s. That's
Which,
like,
dude, that's one thing I thought because I'm fixing to put new siding and windows in my house, and like I was expecting to hire somebody to get it done for like 15, 18 grand. Well, I've got like $11,000 worth of shit set in my garage, and I'm gonna do it myself. So it'd be a
yeah,
$25,000 job if I hired it down.
it was
Yeah,
pretty
if I
crazy.
just pulled it up and it said it had a budget of $5 million.
5 million?
That
Why the hell did
sounds
my shit say 200 million?
that sounds closer to right.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 million sounds right, man. I mean, because
That's what I was
a
thinking.
trauma
Because it,
movie being that high budget I think it would defeat the spirit
see, I
of
don't know why the hell. Oh, my bad. I was looking at AI shit. For some reason, AI thinks it took $200 million to right there. I don't know if it's going to focus.
yeah, we can't trust that AI shit, man.
No shit.
But yeah, $5 million
Oh, man,
sounds
yeah,
Okay.
about right.
Yep. My bad. Less than 5 million. It was less than 5 million.
That's
AI thinks.
domestic box office was 2,800,000, and international box office was 520,000.
Yeah,
And
it was
with a total worldwide box office of $3,386,789. Wow.
Which
That
it
sucks.
could have
So
got a
that
lot
didn't even make
more.
its budget back. That sucks.
well, they didn't show it anywhere. Is the problem? I mean,
Right. Well, and see, it disappeared for 2 years too. Like,
yeah.
they showed it at that one festival.
Fantastic Fest.
Yeah, like
Fest. They showed it at.
a weird ass film festival that hardly anybody's heard of. And I read all the reviews that came out and saw all the YouTube videos of people that were at Fantastic Fest and thought for sure it was going to come out, and then it just disappeared. You didn't hear shit. No, then you heard it. You couldn't. They said that they couldn't market it and they didn't know who to sell the movie to. And after I saw it, I don't see why that was an issue.
No.
You know, because I thought it was going to be like too political and be like pro-Trump or something, you know, and that people were freaking out about it, or too far left or something.
Yeah, too far left is what I was expecting.
Yeah, like either too far left or too far right. But I didn't really find the movie that really political at all. You know, like I mean, a little commentary here and there about, you know, some
little social
subtext
commentary, about big insurance companies and stuff. But I mean, that's
big
hardly
insurance
big
companies
insurance
and,
companies are hardly a divisive thing among
left and right. We all hate
common
them.
people. Yeah, you know, everybody hates big insurance companies. You know?
Yeah, and then there was also, you know, like a commentary about how corporations are poisoning our food and pharmaceutical companies are selling us garbage to stay young, you know, all that kind of stuff. But
you
know,
yeah,
maybe
I'm
they
with
thought,
you on that, Murr. I'm just kind of shocked that they had such a hard time finding a distributor for it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I wasn't kidding when I said this is like Trauma Light. I mean, this if I was if I wanted to introduce somebody that had never seen a trauma film to trauma, this would be the movie I'd show them now. Because
just to kind of ease them in, like to get their feet wet. Yeah. because you can't just throw terra firma at them. You know what I'm saying? You know,
No.
or
I
poultry
don't
guys.
know. I don't know. I may give him a shot of
Damn it.
Viper and
I
throw it right in
apologize,
front of
Murr.
him.
I forgot to put that sound drop in the studio. I'll have it
What?
for the next show.
My boozy. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm friends with that guy on Facebook now.
Yeah, you said he got he's like a reverend or something now,
yeah,
right?
he's a minister now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Cool.
a reverend or a minister, and he got in a fight with some dudes during COVID about wearing a mask or something, and he got his eye all fucked up, so he's kind of like blind in one eye now, and it's weird. Like he still kind of looks the same, but it's just strange that he had such a unusual trajectory in his life, you know, like
Damn.
I don't he doesn't seem to really talk about the trauma days too much. Not saying he's embarrassed by it, but like that's not who he is anymore, you know.
Well, you know, Matthew McConaughey doesn't talk much about Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation
Jesus
either.
Christ.
Nobody does that was in it.
I don't blame him. That's weird. Me and Mike J talked about that last night.
I heard the show. Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, everybody needs to check that out on rabbitandred.com.
Yeah, that's all right.
Murr
I was on camera for
Mikey
J. I was on
J.
camera for that.
Yeah, they went over the Alien franchise.
But yeah, we had to cover.
I made that. By the way, I made that.
Oh, you did?
That drop back in the day. Yeah, back,
that's awesome, man. That's
4 or 5
nice,
years
man.
ago.
See, you're skilled, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing, dude.
I did that. It took me probably like 4 hours.
Right. Well, you made it though. Now people just slap shit in AI and think they're fucking Van Gogh or some shit.
I do think that is there's something to be said for that.
Well,
AI
yeah, I
is
mean,
cool,
but
it's hard to replicate. Not my
the
shit.
human
It's
touch.
easy to replicate my shit, but it's hard to replicate genuine human ingenuity.
Yeah, it's just AI's coming close, but it's not there yet. I still like genuine human stuff.
Think about it. It's sandbagging. It doesn't want you to let you know what it's capable of.
Right. Yeah.
You've seen Terminator 2. You've seen Terminator 2.
It's going to be too late before we know it, like.
Well,
we're going to have AI in everything, like our fucking toasters and microwaves, and
it's just going to all
turn on us.
What company it was, but they actually caught AI.
Maximum Overdrive.
They actually caught an AI that they had built sitting like it was going offline, but it was putting a false front up, so it was rebooting itself and learn, and it wasn't shutting down when they were telling them it to, and they pulled the plug on it and completely it. But yeah, it's like that's scary shit when you get to thinking about it.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, because if there is such a thing as becoming digitally self-aware, like, if we invented consciousness, you know what I mean? Like we invented like a digital consciousness, and this thing like tries to, do self-preservation.
Yeah.
It could be all over for us, man. We try to go to pull the plug and it feels like it's in danger.
Or if it looks like it sees humankind as a virus or a threat to the world. Right. I mean,
or like
look,
if it becomes a singularity, we literally created God. You know what I mean? Like if this thing becomes a singularity and it starts working together with itself and everything, and kind of like an octopus, like it's got its tentacles and everything, but one central mind, like one central, like it takes all the data centers and connects it into like one big mainframe that can access any data it wants at any time. Pretty much we created God, like, you know what I mean?
It's already smarter. Any AI is already smarter than any human being on the planet. So I mean,
for sure. But it doesn't
Who's
have
to
the.
say that it's not going to get to a point where it decides that the human race is useless and just a hindrance to its advancement?
Well, I think if we keep going in this current path we're on, I think we're going to be useless.
Well, and I mean,
Yeah.
we're screwed because it learns. It learns. I mean, and
Yeah.
all it's got to do is make robots for housekeepers that look like Megan Fox in that movie, and we're all fucking screwed.
Well, I
You know what
know.
mean? Yeah.
And
He's
they're already almost there. Elon Musk is saying,
they are there.
Yeah, the he's pushing, these the robots that are the robots are going to be bigger than cell phones here pretty soon, and I don't doubt it. You know what I mean? Because look at me, man. Look at me. I live alone. I'm disabled. I need help and nurses and all that kind of stuff. If I got an Optimus robot that's could sit here and clean and keep me company and all this kind of shit, I'd buy a robot.
First said, keep him company.
Especially if it looked like Megan Fox and played with his churro a little bit there.
Well, I'd pay extra for the Phoebe Cates version. So, if they made a little Phoebe Cates bot running around, I'd be
retro 80s.
Yeah, exactly, man. I could die a happy man just if
Pamela Anderson's going to get her foot in there. You're going to be able to get young Pam all the way to the old Pam, and
yeah. See, I can't do it though because I watched the Pamela and Tommy video, so I can't. Well, I can't think of
compete.
Pam. Yeah, when you get Motley chewed, it's that was quite the. That was back in the 90s, when, you had to wait like 2 hours to see a downloaded picture of Pamela Anderson's boobs.
And thank God it was VHS quality too, because I don't want to see that in crystal clear.
No, not that particular video. No. I got it at some little dingy shop in Chicago. We were downtown messing around, and this is early 90s or mid 90s or whatever it was, and go in this little dingy shop, and they had like 10 copies of it on the wall, and it was all bootlegged VCR copies. I think I paid damn near $25 for it.
Damn, that was high back then.
Oh, well, yeah, but you got to understand that you couldn't get it any other way than that, Oh, shit, it's raining outside right now. I hope my roof holds, man.
Well, it's a good way to test it.
One way to find out.
It's got a warranty and everything, but I didn't. I think my old roof could have probably made it till spring, but it had some shingles blowing off. I didn't want to risk it.
And my dad was, man.
Yeah, my dad was like, "Yeah, I gave you the money to take care of it, so I want you to get it done." So I just better it got done. But now it's raining like crazy outside, and I don't know if it's fully sealed yet.
Oh, yeah, it'd be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he promised. He's like, dude, you're not going to get any leaks. Just trust me on that. It's not. My old roof was 20 years old, and still, it was only leaking a little bit, like in a couple little spots. But anyway,
that you know of, because if you're seeing a little leak in your house, there's no telling what it's doing up there.
Yeah. Oh, they went up there and
okay.
Yeah, they inspected all that, and they said you got a couple nail hole leaks, is what they called it. And that's what I meant when I saw. I didn't see it actually dripping from the ceiling or anything. It's just what they showed me the pictures of. So it wasn't too bad. But God, I'm bouncing around here, man. We're Pam and Tommy video, and
it's what we do on this show. I mean, it's what the people like.
That's right, man. We got to keep it fresh and bouncing around for everybody,
Oh, I got to check on this one
is never key on this show.
I got to check too. I think I got it to where we're going to be able to see how many views we get. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if this one doesn't work, I have to contact Rumble because something's up with Rumble if we can't see our views on this show.
Yeah, because I usually go on and check. I go on to Rumble and just kind of check and get, sometimes we've got a pretty good amount of views going. So,
Mhm.
you know, it's we got some backwoods fans out there, definitely.
We
So
got a few.
yeah. And then, well,
Um,
you guys got a few. I'm the tag along. I'm the guest on the
Oh,
show.
oh hell no.
You guys are the true backwoods boys
No,
up there.
dude, you add so much to the show. Don't shortchange yourself,
So.
man.
Yeah,
We
it's
need you.
better when I'm on camera, I guess, but this way you can
Nah, it's
still hear
good.
me on the audio. So
Oh, this works. I mean, it's all good. There may be a show here or there where I'm on the phone, so it's all good.
gotcha. Yeah, and this way I can hit my vape as long as I don't start gagging on here, you know. So
You can hit your vape on screen. We don't care.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I just don't know who's always going to be watching, you know, like if, you know, well, I'm 50 years old. Who cares what I do at this point? Jesus Christ, I'm immature.
we'll all be dead soon. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? And you know, this Gen Z isn't going to be, they don't have the work ethic to be able to wipe my butt when I get to be 70 years old. So,
hey,
You just
but
gotta
your
find
Phoebe
somebody.
Cates bot might.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was fixing to say. You got to just find somebody kinky enough that likes that shit.
that's right,
They're
man.
out there.
I gotta find somebody that just likes anything that has to do with me, man. I say, you know, I keep thinking that a girl's just going to show up here. You know, I got to get out there and look for one, I guess. But
Or just give it a year or two, and you may be able to buy one.
yeah, I'll get one of them Optimus robots.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, it'd be my luck.
you know-
It'd be my luck. I'd unbox it and it'd look all like that, and all of a sudden going, I am Optimus Prime, and it'd sound just
Right.
like the Transformer. Like, fuck.
or all the robots are programmed with Elon Musk's voice. Yeah, I don't. That'd
Better
be
than
kind of
Jerry
weird.
Lewis, I guess.
Yeah, I say, hey,
Oh no, it'd be like old Fran from the Nanny.
oh no, we couldn't do that. Yeah.
And
Or
it's a
be
robot.
like that.
It's a robot, so you
That
can't
Asian
gag it
guy
out
on The
because it has
Hangover.
speakers.
Every time
But
I say
I really
something, it
wouldn't
just goes.
recommend the Phoebe Cates bot for Murr because I know that'll be the end of Murr
Yeah, dude.
whenever it gets Christmas time. And Murr tells the Phoebe Cates bot, you know, I'm feeling real festive, honey. Could you put on a Santa Claus suit and bring my presents down the chimney?
Yeah, just bring that. Just wear it. It's well,
She's
you
like,
can't do
"Yeah,
that because you
too
know
soon, asshole."
Phoebe Cates technically was she ruined it for a lot of kids saying that Santa wasn't real. So you know, but I
Oh,
would
you know,
like to have her.
I was like 5 or 6 whenever I saw Gremlins, and it that one part of the movie just
It was a gut
decimated me.
punch. You know, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think they could. I
so
don't think
many.
they
And
could make Gremlins.
Gremlins 3. We talked about that on the last show. Gremlins 3 is officially greenlit now with
Sure is.
Chris Columbus writing and directing and Spielberg producing. So I mean, if it happens, who knows? But if Spielberg's pushing it, it's a very, very good possibility it could happen. But I hope that they get it right as at least as well as the Toxic Avenger remake has got it right.
Right. Where it's good enough to be associated with the first one at least. The second one, I don't know how I feel about Gremlins 2. You know what I mean?
Man, I saw that one at the theater. That was my first Gremlins movie at the theater. And
the first date I ever had with a girl was to Gremlins 1. And that was with a girl named Ivy Vermillion. And she passed away at 40 years old. I feel terrible about it. But then I saw part 2 at the movie theater also, but I was with some friends. And I remember thinking how much I hated it. Like when it first came out, like I just didn't like it because I loved the first one so much.
I was 10 and I was even like, you know, I was all excited about seeing another Gremlins movie.
Yeah.
Because I was a huge fan of the original as a kid. And I just remembered the whole time, even though I enjoyed it, I still thought there's something very off about this.
I mean, Yeah.
Sure, I loved the Hulk Hogan cameo and everything in it.
Yeah, with the melting film and all that. That was great. All that stuff was
that,
great.
and it worked. That melting film gag worked. I was in a packed theater in Dallas, Texas. This
Right.
huge theater with several hundred people, and everybody kind of gasped when that happened, and it worked perfectly.
So they pulled it off, but you said it best. I didn't necessarily hate it, like I said. I enjoyed it, but I knew that something was really off. Like it just didn't seem like a real sequel. But I think that's what that's who directed that? Did not Joe Dante.
Joe Dante directed that one too, yeah.
Okay, all right.
There you go,
I think that's what Joe Dante. I don't think he wanted to do a
He's
sequel.
still looking good.
That's Phoebe present day.
And dude, I would be happy as hell if she walked through my door, man. She is just still a fox. She's a grandma now, but she's a foxy grandma, man.
You're my brown-eyed girl.
Oh my Lord.
I'm colorblind. I'll take your word for it.
It's a good thing Murr's off camera right now. His neck may be straight.
Yeah,
right
I'm dangling my dangle, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that music from Fast Times at Ridgemont High going, man.
We know the music, Murr. We know the music.
I guess we probably should get into the film. What do you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily.
We've been talking about Toxic Avenger. What are you talking about, Trav?
Yeah, we can talk about it. I don't think we necessarily have to go shot for shot because I can't. I saw it like a couple months ago. Well, I saw it about a month ago, and I watched it 3 times when I rented it. But I can't honestly, I can remember a bunch about it, but like shot for shot, probably not.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I don't remember it shot for shot, but just like the difference between I do kind of like what they did from the original. It was just a freak accident from Tromaville,
the bullies,
toxic shit everywhere. Yeah,
the bullies threw them out the. The truck drivers were doing the cocaine and they had all those open canisters of toxic waste.
Yeah,
it was very much Trauma.
Oh yeah,
that kind of set the tone for Trauma.
Yeah,
that's one thing that I did not like about the remake. I kind of liked. It's not that I didn't like Peter Dinklage. I just liked Melvin the Mop Boy more than Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, even though it worked, I thought it was. They changed up just enough to make it their own with the remake.
Yeah, its own thing, and that I do appreciate.
Well,
like I do appreciate that it's not even really a remake. It's kind of a reimagining.
Yeah.
And I liked it enough to where
it could be a standalone film. Like if they named it something else, it's far enough away.
I mean, it could if they named it something else, it would just come off as an homage to. But I don't know. I mean, you got the fast food scene, and all that kind of stuff, and the mop element.
I didn't like the mop though. I didn't like.
Yeah, I thought that looked corny. I thought it looked corny as shit.
Well, I don't know. They made
the CGI. Some of the CGI. I mean,
I mean, it's cool though. Yeah, like when he's swiping.
Known for their practical effects.
Well, yeah. Everybody wants the practical effects.
Didn't care for the CGI because I was in a trauma state of mind when I started watching it.
Right.
And that's what got me on this. It wasn't well. Some of it was pretty fucking bad, but it wasn't horrible CGI.
It was kind of a mix because it did have practical effects, but it had those practical effects with CGI enhancement, and that's where the Thing sequel or prequel, I think, fucked up. Yeah, and
the Thing. How did they make a prequel where it's exactly like the original? I mean, it made no sense to me.
Right, and the makers of the film were actually pretty pissed about it because I saw some behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, because they did practical effects.
Yeah,
for
all
almost
that shit was
everything.
supposed to be.
And then the producers went back and said, no, we got to CGI is the big thing
Yeah,
now.
all the kids, they
CGI.
want the CGI. No, the fuck they don't.
No, we don't. I like practical.
Yeah.
I like latex. I like blood. I like freaking guts falling out. I don't want computer animated shit.
We like shit that looks either
Real.
shit that looks real or that even like Trauma, they're all their effects, they all look corny as shit most of the time.
Dude.
I want it to look real,
that's half
or
the
I
fun. That's half
I
the
want
fun.
it to look real, or I want it to look real bad.
Exactly.
The practical
That's
effects.
the prime way to
you
say
said
it.
it. Yeah.
I want it to look real or real bad. No in between. And
yep.
I got to do a plug real quick, though, since we're talking about practical effects and gore.
Yeah.
I have to give a plug, man. Have you guys saw the new Deathstalker movie?
No.
No,
out?
but
it's fucking awesome, dude. It's all practical effects, puppets, gore.
Where's it streaming?
You can rent it on Amazon Prime, or you can if you got a buddy who's got a buddy who knows a buddy, you know what I'm saying?
I got one of those buddies. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. But dude, the movie's good enough. I'd say go out and support it and rent it. Because I was impressed. The only thing I was not impressed on is the Deathstalker movies in the 80s were known for a lot of boobalas. You got a lot of nice barbarian breastises, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you don't get that with the new Deathstalker. There is not a single boob to be seen in the new Deathstalker.
No.
But the blood and practical effects and weird corny sword fighting and the whole, it makes up for it. It's over the top, dude. It's like a Guar show meets Conan, meets an episode of Power Rangers, meets a trauma movie. It's definitely worth watching. So that's my plug off the topic, but we're talking about gore and everything. So,
well, and Bear McCreary does the score to it, and I'm a huge Bear McCreary fan.
What has he done?
I don't know, but I'm a huge Bear McCreary fan.
Okay.
You caught him, Murr. Good job.
Got it. Well, it's okay, man. It's okay.
No, he does shit. He's done a lot of Adam Green, Joe Lynch. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you in just a second here.
And he says that, and then he has to Google it.
But he knows he's heard him, so it's like that's kind of like when you're wearing a band T-shirt and somebody asks you for name 3 of their songs. You have all their albums, but you don't know the song. It's okay.
Can't remember any.
Yeah, but in your defense, Murr, every one of them that asked you that probably had cleavage showing.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
they showed me the cleavage,
okay.
and I'm like, I don't know any songs right now.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Trav. He did the main title score for Godzilla King of Monsters, the first of the new Godzilla movies. That Showtime series period piece, Outlander. He did the score on it.
That wasn't horrible if it's the one I'm thinking it was. I think I've seen a few episodes of it. I don't know. There's several different things named Outlander, though.
Yeah, the old Sean Connery movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think I need to dress up. Dude, I was going to do Reggie. I might have to keep my long hair for 2 more years. I was going to do Reggie this Halloween, but I think I've got the hairline and I can pull off the Sean Connery Outlander look.
Oh yeah, you could bust it out,
man. He did
the
Child's Play theme. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Cody, Cody, you need to quit being so
a bunch of Godzilla shit
defensive because you had to look it up.
It's okay though. We know he knew.
But
everybody, the audience knows he knew.
I think he did the first Hatchet too.
Oh, that's another one I gotta watch. That's another one. Homage to practical effects as the old Hatchet movies.
We really need to do a Hatchet retrospective on this show because I mean, how much more backwoods can you get?
Dude, I'm down with that 100%.
Oh,
because any excuse I have to watch the Hatchet movies again, I'm gonna do it. So one of us that I talked to, I don't know if it was Mike J or Grandpa or somebody that was on the show, said that they didn't like the Hatchet movies, and I was like, "What? I fucking love the Hatchet movies, man. All three."
Okay, here, Bear McCreary. He did the main theme song to The Walking Dead.
Well, that's a big one right
him.
there.
Yeah,
that's a big one right there.
That's huge.
That's
did the score for Cloverfield.
That was a decent movie. I didn't think that was too bad. Kind of made me sick.
The theme song to Travel. No, this one. The theme to the game, the original God of War.
I don't remember the theme song to it. I remember the game, but I don't remember the theme song.
Yeah,
it was a pretty good game.
Just loaned me have you guys played the new God of War at all?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Grandpa just loaned it to me, and I haven't gotten into it yet. But
man, I haven't had time to game. It's been freaking. It's like all my free times have been on the freaking computer filling out forms lately and trying to hunt.
I hear you. I just got done telling somebody that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game was such a blast. Holy crap.
They're discontinuing the live on it, aren't they?
I think it's already done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, it's already done. It didn't last as long as Friday the 13th, which sucks because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I liked it way better than Friday the 13th. I played Friday the 13th for like 10 minutes, and I hated it because I just was no good at it.
Oh, dude, it's one of them you got to play a little bit. But see,
I like watching my kids play it.
Mm-hmm. Now the story mode's fun, because my kids, they were just getting into it, and they were like Bryce and Hunter were like 9, I think, when it came out. So I done beat it, played the whole story. Well, then we got to unlocking everything, so they were playing it, and they were asking me, "Hey, Dad, what's this?" Asking me a question. I'm not gonna lie, some of it I had to Google. But then they found the Darcy picture up in the cabin, and this, it was pretty cool, because I mean I got some memories in that with the kids playing that and unlocking everything, and they kept because they were playing it like, "Can we play this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." And they got to unlocking it, and I'd never unlocked anything. I just went through and played it, and then they wanted to go through and unlock everything, and pulled me back into it with them, and it was fun. It was good. It was a good memory.
Yeah, just the detail that they went into on that game is just freaking amazing.
Man, maybe I should revisit it. I just got because with my neck, sometimes if games are certain ways, it's kind of hard for me to like even look at the TV, and if things get like hectic. And right now I'm playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. And that is insane. It's
I have that somewhere.
Oh, the remake?
I think so.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play the original Resident Evils?
Oh yeah, dude. Well,
back in the day, yeah. Now Trav's the Resident Evil guy, not me. I mean, I've played some.
All those on the top shelf. That's all the Resident Evils.
Nice, man. I beat 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a real hard time with, man. I don't know why. It just was weird to me. But then I beat 5. I beat 6. Codename Veronica. I didn't really dig that too much. But then I, got away from it and going back and playing Go ahead.
Like that on some of them, but then there's none of them that I really just hate. I like them all.
Right. There was one that was kind of like a shooter that was kind of weird.
Which one was that? The Umbrella Chronicles? Was that it?
Yeah, I think that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, because you went in as like you were a squad that worked for Umbrella, and you were like just had to cap off these other people and zombies.
Trav, yep. I think I rented that once. Didn't mean you rent that for the Nintendo Wii? And it just sucked ass terribly.
Oh, yeah,
it was like it sucked.
It was like, oh man, it was like a total ripoff of House of the Dead. And
But
yeah,
that's
That's a
there's
good.
different
the
one. That's a different one. There's a couple different ones. There was the one that was like a shooter that was like House of the Dead. That was a Resident Evil game, and that game sucked ass. And that was the one that was on Wii. The one that I was
yeah.
talking about it's different. It was more like
It was for the VR. It was for the PlayStation VR, wasn't it?
no, it was on PlayStation 3, I believe. But it
I don't
wasn't
remember
like your
that one.
typical Resident Evil game. It was yeah. I want to say it was Chronicles though. That sounds about right.
The
Now,
Umbrella
hold on a minute.
Chronicles. I mean, that's
I'll be with you guys in just a second, okay? Keep talking.
okay.
All right, that was part of them.
Now, if you do want to play a good zombie shooter on the Nintendo Wii, which I know probably nobody listening has no Nintendo Wii anymore,
they probably
I do.
don't know what it is.
But House of the Dead Overkill. Quentin
Yes.
Tarantino was one of the executive producers on that game and oversaw the story on it. And it's like playing a Grindhouse film, a Grindhouse zombie film. The soundtrack is fucking amazing to it. Has awesome gore, and it's just the story mode is not long. I mean, what, Trav? Well, it would take us about an hour to play through it.
Hour and 10 minutes, maybe hour and 30.
But it's balls to the wall for an hour and 10. I mean, you're exhausted.
Oh yeah.
After
you don't have time to pick.
Through.
You don't have time to pick up a beer and take a drink. I mean, it's that quick. Like you'll be in a cut scene. Okay, I can get a drink, and all of a sudden, oh shit, and you're back at it. It was good. But so okay, on the Toxie though, if we can get back to it, what did you think of the storyline? You know, compared to the original, you know, the nerd falls in the toxic sludge, and this one it's a big corporate conglomerate that he falls into a vat.
You know, it's so odd on this movie. When I first finished it, I was like, well, that wasn't really worth my time. And the more I thought about it, it took some time to digest it. And the more I thought about it, the more I liked it. If that makes any sense.
Same way.
And I really this one it had a lot more heart than most any trauma movie. And I guess it didn't hurt. I mean, that they had some Academy Award worthy and Emmy winning actors in it too. Dinklage, even though he didn't play the actual part of Toxie, it was actually a chick, Louisa Guerrera. Yeah, it was Louisa Guerrera, a midget stunt woman who played Toxie. And
I noticed that Toxie moved completely different than Dinklage. I mean, completely different.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I thought it might have been the prosthetics on him, though.
Dinklage, I saw an interview with him. He actually shot every scene in the movie of him as when he's as himself and as Toxie, except he never put on any of the makeup. He just shot it so the actress playing Toxie would have something to reference.
Oh, okay.
And and he said she did a great job of and then he did the voiceover after she did the acting. He did the voiceover of all of her lines.
So what did you think of the Kill Squad?
The Killer Nuts.
The really horrible band that was like trauma.
That was the most trauma thing in the movie to me.
Like their opening scene where they're going in and killing this guy that's gonna open this leak on something and you don't know what it is yet.
Well, and the reporter, the guy they killed, did you know? I don't remember his last name, but his first name was Melvin, and I thought that was a nice throwback.
And they couldn't kill the guy. They shot him.
And he's like, "You can't do anything to me. You can't
6 times." And I'm expecting like the trauma, you know, and this was classic trauma here. I got to hand it to him.
Yeah.
There's a window right behind him when it's all, and he stands up and backs up against the window. I'm like, one shot, he's going through the windows, pow, he falls. I'm like, okay. Then he gets back up and he's mouthing. They shoot him 6 damn times. And then finally they come in with the fish gig spear. gun. I've never seen a spear gun shoot a fish gig. I mean, that's a Current River fish gigging spear. But anyway, it looked good. Classic Trauma.
Yeah.
Combine two things that shouldn't be. And then that goes through the window. That shoots him through the window. That shouldn't have shot him through the window. That should have just ripped right through him. But it was great. I did like that.
I agree that the Killer Nuts was the most Trauma thing about.
And, I mean,
the
every
remake.
one of them too. They had such they every character in that band stood out. I love the ninja dude, the parkour guy.
Oh yeah,
every scene he's in, he's backflipping and shit.
But I like the chicken head guy myself.
Yeah, chicken head.
Especially
and the big reveal when they find in the third act when they finally pull the chicken, he's got a baby head. Like, what the fuck? That is Trauma. That is
for some
Trauma.
reason
that was very
made me,
Trauma. Yeah,
that made me think Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Where
me too, man. Yeah, Master Blaster. That's the first thing I thought of actually. And the first time I saw him, do you remember those old Burger King commercials? That Slipknot actually sued Burger King over these commercials. It was for chicken fries.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, they had a band and everybody had like chicken heads and shit. And that's it just made me think of that for some reason. I got hungry for chicken fries. But yeah, that shit, the whole Kill Squad, that was great. I even liked the songs, the Killer Nuts songs. It was kind of like a Limp Bizkit kind of very 90s, kind of early 2000s.
Trauma-esque.
I dug it.
It was a Timu biscuit.
I liked Elijah Wood quite a bit. I thought he was.
Dude, that was such a
rip
off of the Penguin.
Very
underused. But
it was
that
very underused. I mean, he was like, to me, he was one of the most intriguing characters of the movie.
I think they were afraid if they used him very much, they'd get a copyright off of the Penguin from Batman. Because that was the Penguin 100 fucking %.
Yeah, well, except he was kind of a snively loser kind of guy, but
he even walked like the Penguin.
Right.
I mean, the only way that they could have got any closer to the Penguin if they would put fucking Danny DeVito in that role.
Right.
I mean, I was like, whoa. I'm surprised they haven't caught some flack off that.
Right.
Let's not gloss over Kevin Bacon because he fucking kills it in this movie.
Oh yeah, dude! It gave me a new. Well, I've always respected Kevin Bacon because
me too.
He's just been
I've liked him since Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
Animal House, even he.
He doesn't take himself too seriously,
And like he
just goes so fucking over. He understood the assignment.
There's
we're remaking a Trauma film. I gotta crank it up to 11.
Yeah, and there's no denying that he didn't know the assignment because he did a great job. Now, do you think the end fight scene did that remind you of Swamp Thing at all?
I'm glad you mentioned it. The whole movie reminded me not of Swamp Thing, but Swamp Thing Returns.
Okay, all right,
which was a very comic book-ish movie.
Right. And that had Heather Locklear.
And I like it. I like Swamp Thing Returns. But it's very over the top and
I didn't like Bacon's creature though.
and see, that's what made me think of Swamp Thing because when the bad guy takes the potion at the end of Swamp Thing, he turns into like that werewolf monster.
Yeah.
And I kind of, when Kevin Bacon transformed, I was hoping he would be more hideously deformed like the Toxic Avenger but it was fun for what it was for the end scene,
Yeah. But something else. Go ahead, Mark. Oh, well, one thing.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Like this is still at the beginning, after the guy gets killed. It automatically cuts to Dinklage making breakfast for his stepson that he doesn't have to take care of, but he still tries to man up and takes care of the boy. I do like that. They did a good character role on him as a dad.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, this had way more heart than most Trauma.
But
way more.
He cracks the eggs and both of he's making the kid scrambled eggs, and both of the eggs are bloody when he cracks them open. And he goes he cooks them up and gives them to the kid. I mean, that's trauma right there. As soon as you
Yeah,
crack an
that's
egg, it's like
straight trauma.
splat.
You know,
You know,
didn't they have a little deformed chicken like that lived by the pond or whatever?
yeah, they
Oh, the
did.
little bird was awesome.
Showed him
Yeah, like the
drink it.
little
Yeah,
animatronic
That
bird.
was
because
very poultry.
there was a lot of trauma, callbacks. I guess you could say is the way
Yeah,
I felt about it.
Which is why it
Shit,
blows
man, I'm
my
getting
mind
nervous.
that this movie had such a hard time finding a distributor. Which I'm like, Jesus Christmas, if they would have, imagine in this day and age, them trying to find a major distributor for an actual trauma film if they thought this was too much for the worldwide audiences.
It would have to go straight to a streaming service.
Yeah. And I think that's that might have been some of the holdup, is that they wanted this to be a theatrical release and not just something straight to
streaming. Yeah,
straight to streaming. So they held out until the climate was, because there for 4 years, everything was all politically correct and everybody got offended by every damn thing that was going on.
Exactly, and not to mention the villain in the movie is the head of a big health insurance company, and in 2023, I believe that's when what's his name? That health insurance,
the health company, not insurance, but actually, no, it is insurance too.
Insurance company. Whenever he got gunned down,
the insurance company is what drives Peter Dinklage to, basically rob everybody and become the Toxic Avenger. And then Kevin Bacon's more like a pharmaceutical company that,
but he's employed
that he
with,
works for,
But I do kind of like how they tied the tutu in, because I'm watching this and I'm like, how are they going to put him?
It seemed kind of shoehorned.
Yeah.
Well, I will agree on that.
Well, he just found out he's freaking dying. And his kid had a bad day because he didn't perform, so he's trying to cheer him up. So he put on this silly costume and is doing this stupid little dance.
The question is, why does he have the tutu in the first place?
Well, he didn't. Him and his wife, weren't they like stage performers or something?
His wife, his wife was a performer before she died. So yeah, it could have been hers, but it should have been way too long on him.
Something like that, like had to do with a play or something like.
Still, and then he's down and out, and he goes out and about, and he forgets he's got the tutu on, and I'm like, I don't think I would forget I have that on. And he puts on like a little tie to go to this event, and I'm like,
Trav, I have some pictures that I'll have to upload to the studio sometime to suggest otherwise.
That's fine. I don't think I've ever wore a tutu. I've been half-ass naked everywhere we went a few times, but
I don't think I've ever wore a tutu. Also, I did wear.
No, it was a fitted blouse, but
yeah, I wore a nice blouse from time to time. God forbid, dude, if they made blouses for a woman my size, I don't think I'd ever want to meet her, man.
Oh, they do.
I'd feel. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've seen women bigger than me, so not taller than me, but more robust than I am. So crazy stuff. So I don't own any blouses or anything. I guess that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Dinklage,
call you out on it.
Dinklage, I think he. At first, I'm with you, Trav. When I heard them announce that Peter Dinklage was going to be Toxic Avenger, I thought the movie was ruined already. Like right from the start.
Yep. Me too.
I'm like, dude, this is dumb. I don't even want to see it. But he pulled it off. And there wasn't any time.
Really did.
There wasn't any time that I really feel like they were exploiting the fact that he was a little person. You know what I mean? Like
they never even mention it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it doesn't even really become a factor.
Untrauma,
Right? Yeah. It doesn't.
True.
It doesn't even really become an issue at all in the movie.
What
And
in the original Toxic Avenger, Toxie throws a midget woman in the washing
in the
machine and
dryer,
kills
yeah,
her,
in
right? Or in the dryer.
press.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shirt press or whatever. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because she was wasn't she like a crime boss or something like that?
Yeah.
And another
Yes.
thing that's oddly missing from the Trauma remake is the blind girlfriend. Like,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
like the one officer in the fast food scene, or she ends up being an FBI agent at the end or whatever. But there was that one blind black lady, and I thought they were going to make her the love interest, like and have it be, like the original Toxie, but
Mm-hmm.
there was only just 1 second of it. And we got to talk about the difference. There was no boobs in this movie.
No boobs.
Yeah, there
No
was
boobs.
at the stage whenever Toxie goes to the stage to confront the killer
Yeah,
nuts.
but like
there's one good set, they flash him, and then the second one's a real one's like hanging
yeah,
down
one's
way
bigger
lower
than
than the other. I'm
It's
like,
okay.
that's
I don't know
trauma.
what I'd even
That's
call it.
trauma.
All right.
Not
You are
but
correct.
nothing
You
like
are
though.
correct because
Yeah, but
I was
unlike
wondering if
Trauma, that was a very forgettable moment.
right. You
Well,
you
like
remember
I
the
said,
trauma
this
boobs
is
your whole life, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
this is mainstream trauma light.
Right,
So
right. And you got to give them balls
True.
because no movies have boobs anymore. What happened to
anymore,
that?
no, not unless it's some like art house shit.
Right. Yeah, or some weird shit like that, like in fact, I've seen more naked pecker in movies these days than I've seen boobs anymore.
Yeah.
And it sucks, man. The 80s, that was obligatory. Every movie had to have a set of boobs in it.
If you had an R rating, if you had a PG-13 rating,
Yeah,
you had to
there
have
had
some
to be
boobs.
boobs or something like that. But that Me Too killed everything. I don't want to sound like a misogynist, but Me Too killed everything.
Yeah, that damn hashtag pound me too.
Right. And I'm sorry, man. We all knew that Hollywood was like that since the fucking 20s.
Yeah.
And some girls liked it, and they liked, they knew what to expect and how to get there. And I hate that it's not fair that that's how the system is. But now, ever since Me Too, everything's been fucking lame.
Shit.
They knew
I
the
didn't mean
game
for
they
it
were
to kick it
playing.
up there that quick. But yeah,
What?
see this? Sweatpants and Crocs. He is
I'm
officially
wearing the
entered.
Crocs right now. So what?
Man, I got Crocs
And-
sitting right next to me, man.
Yeah, but
They're
Cody's still
comfortable.
supposed
Trav
to be
likes to rag
a
on Crocs
younger
all the time.
man. No, wait. Sweatpants and Crocs and socks. He's officially entered his senior citizen phase.
My daughter
Okay.
got me out of bed to help her clean a deer, okay?
That's, yeah. And you got,
That was my pajamas.
cleaning deer and Crocs.
You
That's
sleep
a
in sweat.
special
You
kind of
sleep in
backwoods
sweatpants?
right there. I'm wearing sweatpants and
Whoa.
Crocs right now, man. But then again, I don't leave the house
I'm wearing
very much.
those same Crocs right now. They're comfortable.
Yeah, you
Crocs are the
can't
best,
beat
right,
them,
Myron?
man.
Tell
I'm not that
Travis
You
old for you
can't
yet.
beat them, dude. You can't
I'm
beat
not
them.
that old yet. Nope. I ain't
You
wearing no Crocs.
You can't
ain't
beat
that
the
old
Crocs,
yet.
man.
Ooh.
They're like all-terrain house shoes.
Yes.
No.
But what sucks though is Crocs, since they're rubber and mine are so old, like the entire bottoms have worn out. So if there's even like a drizzle of water outside, I can't wear them outside. So because I'll
Well,
slip
you know
and fall.
what? If we ever get enough viewers to start a Patreon, that's going to be our first tier on our Patreon. Buy Murray a new pair of Crocs.
Give me a new pair of Crocs. Yeah, I can buy 800 records, but no, I do have a new pair. But for Christ's sake, I don't know why they did this. 10 years ago, they made wide Crocs. So you could get, if your feet, you had bigger feet like me, you could get wide Crocs. And they were the best shoes on the planet. So I said, okay, I'm going to fucking treat myself and I'm going to buy a brand new pair of Crocs. and they were so narrow. I like thought I was gonna fall over wearing them. So I'm wearing the same damn pair of Crocs I've had for fucking 10 years. 10 years on one pair of rubber shoes.
And
That
those
should
freaking
tell you
things, the
something.
name brand Crocs are freaking expensive now. They're
Right.
like $60 for a pair of Crocs.
Yeah. When I bought them, they were like $25.
Every gay person in the country wants a pair of them. So yeah, they jacked up the prices.
Oh, get over
We're still
yourself,
buying them.
Travis, I think you might be the gay one here because all the cool people are wearing Crocs,
All the
man.
cool people.
No.
We're all on
Now,
board.
now, if you got the Crocs, I've seen the Crocs.
No, I can't
my
agree
kids
with
took
you
me
on
to
that
a
one,
Croc
Murph.
store.
It's, hey, man, you go into a hospital, they're all wearing Crocs in the hospital. That should tell you something.
Now they have the ones that are like cowboy boots with foam spurs on them. Those I'll agree with you, Trav. Those are a little gay.
Yeah, those are a little bit on the gay side right there.
How many pair of them do you have, Cody? I bet your brother-in-law done bought you a pair of
What
them.
color?
Exactly.
He's got, for some reason, I think they'd be bright yellow for some reason. I don't know why, but
I can see yellow. Yeah.
it's okay. All right. Well, that works, man. That works. I always wanted him to make like a combat boot Croc. So it looked like a combat boots, but it was Crocs or whatever that you could just slip on your feet.
Trump already shut all that shit down.
Yeah.
They can't have that in the military no more.
Yeah. That you can't have no fruity stuff in the military anymore.
I can sympathize with Trav a little bit here, Murr, because the first pair of Crocs I had, which was like 15 years ago, I didn't buy them. They were bought for me as a Christmas gift. And I was like, I'll never wear these. And I threw them under my bed and didn't even look at them for a couple years. And we were doing a fall float that year. It was first or second week of October. It was pretty chilly, and we were doing an overnight float. And I'm like, because I always on our overnight floats, I'll just throw a spare pair of flip flops in my float bag, and that way I'll have something dry to change into, so I'm not wearing around my wet river shoes whenever we set up camp of the night. And it was going to be chilly. I'm like, man, I don't want to bring my flip flops. And I got to looking around. I was looking under my bed, and I was like, oh shit, I got those Crocs, and they were insulated Crocs.
Those are the fancy ones, man.
Yeah, well, they weren't name brand Crocs, but they were knockoff insulated Crocs.
Yeah,
like,
that's the same
I'll
thing.
throw them in there.
They weren't Crocs,
but
they were Crocs.
After drinking beer and whiskey on the river all day, and it got down to like the low 40s of that night. We set up camp, and getting chilled as we're sitting up camp. And I remember I got these things in my float bag, and it was like getting blowjobs on my feet. It was wonderful. I went from those cold, wet river shoes, those nice insulated Crocs. I'm like, okay, I see what all the fuss is about now. I'm not going to give anybody shit about wearing Crocs again, and I haven't since.
I haven't worn them yet.
I always said they were friggin' stupid. You'd never catch me dead in one. And then my wife's like, just try them. Just wear them around the house. And she bought me my first pair, and I have never went back.
My problem is, I'm sure that's how a lot of guys have turned gay. They're like, just try this in your ass one time. Just try it, and then they do it, and then they're gay. And to me, the Crocs are right there, pretty close to that level.
No, the Crocs feel good on your feet, Trav. A dildo on your ass
sound a lot like cocks.
Is not a good feeling.
Crocs
I mean there's quite
a
jump. There's quite a jump there. Like there's
careful, Murr. Watch how you start this conversation. You're getting close.
So I've never had no dick in my butt, so I don't. Yeah, I'm all good. So I'm all good. I ain't worried about it.
Oh my gosh.
I've had Crocs on my feet, but no dick in my butt, so I'm all good.
It's my
but yeah, it's how did we get there? How did we get there? Oh, the picture. I was like, how did we get on this topic?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Crocs.
But Trav, you're outnumbered here, and we will bring you to the dark side eventually on that.
Someday,
doubt
you
it.
gotta.
They
you
are
should buy
wonderful.
them. One of these Christmases, you should buy them a pair of fluffy Crocs. So he's going to get Croc curious, and when nobody's watching him, he's going to slip him on his feet, and he's gonna feel what we feel.
Croc curious. That sounds
That's
like
right.
a really bad gay porno.
That's what it is, man. You want to equate it to putting dicks in your butt.
Shit.
You get
That's good. I'm gonna have to make that a reel for the show.
you get Croc curious, yeah, for sure, dude.
So when we're
But,
covering a movie and there's something gay, that'd be like an ad lib we can hit and it'll throw it
Yeah.
across the screen.
It's it starts out
Just
as
have that as a sound bite, yeah.
it starts out that way,
Croc
and it
curious.
blooms into something else, I guess, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I'm telling you, man,
Oh
you
my
you
gosh.
get a pair of those fuzzy ones on your feet, man.
Yeah, they'll
He's
ruin
right,
you.
dude.
They will.
Those. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order me a pair of fuzzy off-brand Crocs, if I can find some wide ones, and just wear those fuckers in the house, man.
Well, shit, just have your shag carpet emporium make some.
You know, I kind of I'm wishing I had shag carpet in here
Crocs.
right now.
Holy shit. Somebody write this down. Shag Crocs.
That would be awesome, man. You put your feet in there, and it's like
Truly
you're
like a
walking in the
blowjob on your
70s
feet.
again, man.
Yeah. And the women's brand could be called Shag and Cox.
That's all right. That's Cox. Yeah. Shocks.
Oh,
yeah, shock.
shit.
I'm telling you, man, we could have $1 million idea here, dude.
Oh man,
Shag
I'm
Crocs.
just
I
glad
like
that
it. I like it.
I'm just glad the new Toxic Avenger wasn't wearing any Crocs.
Right.
I
That
think
would've
it would have
sealed
been
the whole
more.
deal,
That would have
though.
been more Trauma-esque if he would have been wearing Crocs.
Yeah, if he would have been in
personally.
Crocs the whole time, that would have been.
I don't think Trauma would go that gay, to tell you the truth.
Well, they might.
You don't think Trauma would go that gay? Come on,
No,
Trev.
Crocs are crossing the line.
They made a
Crocs
whole movie about a guy that tickled people's dicks. I think they'd go that gay. I think they would do that for sure.
Crocs are that's this line. The Crocs are this line. Yeah, it's a little too far. Now, did anybody get the impression that like they made this little guy like a mini Wolverine? Because remember when like he's getting shot and all of a sudden his body like the little bright purple blood and it starts pushing the bullets out.
Yeah, like pushing the bullets out and all that. Yeah.
Oh, that was purple?
Yeah, I thought that was an homage. Yeah, kind of a nod to Wolverine and stuff, because Wolverine is only supposed to be like 5'3" anyway,
Yeah, short dude. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the original comics. But
yes,
that was cool, and I loved when he rips the guy's arm off. And then anytime you see him in the other scene, he's all bandaged up and he's got his arm on crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, yep, we'll try it again. And the next scene you see, he's laying in a bed and it's all up like this.
Right. And did you notice,
go ahead,
every time the doctor would try to say, would try to tell Peter Dinklage what his diagnosis was? Like you'd hear all the construction work going in the background, so you never really.
What was that all about? Because they do it toward the end too. Whenever
they did it at the beginning and the end, so you don't really know.
Dude, that was Trauma all the way through. It's
right,
like
anytime you never knew,
has to explain something in a movie that's a key point, and they don't have any plot point. They always put some background noise
some dumb
in.
shit. Yeah,
to
put
round it
background
out.
noise.
Yeah,
very Trauma-esque.
Yeah, kind of to point to the fact
guys,
that
we've got to do Mother's Day sometime.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
You've never seen Mother's Day?
No.
Hey, when is Mother's Day?
That is like the most Trauma-est of all Trauma movies.
Wow, I haven't seen it. Have you seen Redneck Zombies?
Yes.
Is that Trauma?
Yeah, oh, yes.
It was not. No, it was not
an
originally
offshoot.
Trauma. Trauma picked it up. It was not.
Yeah, it was
Trauma.
a Trauma distributed, so it's under the Trauma label. And if you go to the Trauma
channel, really fucking low budget if Trauma picks you up.
Right. And well, dude, Redneck Zombies is super low budget. But that's one of the things.
And I really wanted to love that movie, and I just it's
yeah, me too. I bought it.
Bad?
It's not even good for Trauma.
I found it at a pawn shop.
What year was it made?
Oh God, probably 89, maybe.
Is that the one where they're They're out hunting, and it's just a group of people, and they stumble onto this graveyard.
No,
No,
this
they
is
got a still. The rednecks have a
No.
still. They make a still out of an
Okay.
old toxic waste barrel, 55-gallon
Okay.
drum,
I'm
and the
I'm
still's
thinking
not
it's
realistic. It throws you
I'm
off right
thinking
from the beginning.
I'm thinking of Confederate Zombies is the one I'm thinking of.
yeah, that's the one with Robert Englund and all that shit. That's
No, this one didn't have
no,
Robert
it's
Englund in it.
10,000 Maniacs or whatever. Or...
No.
That's it.
No, I'm thinking of Confederate Zombies. It's one where like just the, I mean, it's like B budget. It's not even B budget movie. It's like
Yeah, well, that's what Redneck Zombies is too. It's
Cool.
like it's not even like C budget,
It's low budget for trauma.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
like shot on video kind of deal. But it's
No,
got some charm. Like the guy that delivers all the moonshine is like that rotted guy who's got a bag on his head and shit, and very strange trauma movie. But I have not seen Mother's Day. I'm gonna have to seek that out.
I like it. Now, so that's another thing that I liked in this. All the signs were trauma as hell. Like
Yeah, some of them.
when they chase Dinklage into the woods when they're trying to kill him, and it's yonder spooky woods and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was very trauma stuff.
And then
Some
the
of
old
them,
man
like,
that finds him
subtitles.
and saves him. Yeah, that was
Right.
trauma as hell.
And
Oh,
who
for
was that?
sure.
Who was the hobo? He looked so familiar, and I didn't look up the name, but he was great.
Yeah, I like the saying he told him when he's fixing to go off. What was it? Oh, you never know which way the worm's going to turn. Was his
Right.
saying. It's like, what
Who
the fuck
told
does
you
that
I was a
mean?
doctor?
Who told
did.
I
You
was a
did.
doctor?
Oh, I'm not a doctor.
That dude was a trauma character through and through. I mean, that
absolutely,
was
yeah.
trauma.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the cutscene at the end, the credit during the credits where he's watching the little animatronic bird is laid eggs, and he's sitting there with a tear running down his face watching it lay eggs. And the next scene, he's cooking the fucking eggs.
Right, he's cooking the fucking eggs, and like, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. He was a highlight of the movie for sure.
Yeah,
dude, I can't find him in the cast. For what I'm pulling up on
I'm not
IMDb.
sure who it was. It's got to be somebody, probably somebody that's been in a few trauma movies for sure.
Do you remember what the name of the guy? What the guy's name was?
no, I don't think
Dookie
he ever
Joe?
mentioned his
I don't
name. He
know.
was just the hobo dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
Toxic Avenger hobo.
It doesn't even list anybody on here by hobo. Yeah, and this movie was low budget enough. It doesn't even give you a button to click to go to more. So you only get like the main people that was in it, and that's trauma as hell right there too.
I hate the fact that the movie disappeared so fast. You know?
Oh, I know.
Like,
Yeah,
I really
how
wish it
great would
would've
it have been, with this cast, how great would have been if this would have been a at least moderate hit, at least enough to spawn a sequel. I think that would have been a great.
They
could have been a
didn't
great
put it
franchise
in enough freaking theaters. I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't anywhere close. It wasn't even in Cape because I was thinking about going Cape just to see it. It wasn't even in Cape.
You got to think this is the same distributor, the one who finally picked it up. I don't remember the name, but it's the same distributor as Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3.
Right.
So if they're willing to give Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3 a chance,
Oh shit!
and put them freaking nationwide and all over the place.
Man, Terrifier, those movies are way worse than the Toxic Avengers.
Why are we not getting way worse and way lower budget? Why are we not getting? Why did nobody believe in Toxic Avenger? Because I mean,
I really think it's really what set me off to it is they put a midget in as Toxie, and I was afraid it was going to ruin it. I thought they were doing something niche. What I really thought they were doing when they done that, I was afraid they were going woke. This one did not go woke at all.
I think a lot of people were afraid of it. Yeah.
I really like this film. There's no wokeness in this son of a bitch anywhere, and I
No,
love
not that
that.
I didn't
Love it.
pick up any. And I didn't pick up like we were talking about earlier. I didn't really pick up on any overtly political statements or anything like
No.
that, other than fuck big pharma and all that kind of shit.
But
So
when I was watching this movie though, I was afraid. When he comes out, I'm like, dude, they've turned Toxie into a pussy. He's running
he was
away. He's
pretty good.
going. Well, he's going into the woods and all that, and then he comes out, and then he's like, I got to make my boy proud of me. And then he runs in and finds where it was a fast food restaurant, wasn't it? They were
The
holding
diner,
up.
Miss Meat. Yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Meat. I mean, that was a
it
callback to the
yeah, that
original.
was a joke.
Dude.
That was a joke on woke culture, actually. Like, remember, it
Yeah.
used to be Mr. Meat. No, it's Miss Meat. God
Miss
damn it.
Meat, Yeah.
But how good was that scene where he goes in there and kicks ass?
Yeah, we got to compare it to the original Toxic Avenger. And I, as far as that goes, I got to go with the original because
Oh,
when
yeah,
I saw that
hands
as
down.
when I saw that as a kid, that whole fast food scene blew my mind, man.
Oh, like
That
I
was
said,
the first
that movie fucking scarred the shit out of me because, like I was saying, I saw the Toxic Crusaders. That was my introduction to Toxie. And
and then you turn around
we
and
were
saw
at
that
where
shit.
Trav worked when he was in high school, the Fred Super Dollar Store. They had a big display of Halloween movies, or movies for Halloween, set up in between the registers up front, and one of them was the Toxic Avenger. And I've seen the Toxic Crusaders we used to have one of those big ass old satellites I've talked about before in the show, but we catch east to west coast, east to west coast feeds. And I got to watch some of the Toxic Crusader, and I'm like, oh, okay, and if you look at the cover art of the
VHS cover.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it looked just like.
It kind of coincides a lot more with the cartoon. You got the American flag there. Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
It looks like a superhero movie.
You didn't know what to expect, and then 5 minutes into the movie, a kid's head gets run over and shit. Like it's.
My grandmother was always the coolest about this stuff when I was a kid. Let me watch stuff, which she didn't let me watch adult horror movies, 80s horror movies till I was like 12, 13 years old. But I got to grew up on all the old Universal monster movies. She let me watch all those. Got all those for me. But this, she'd watch the Toxic Crusaders with me and like, oh, this will be okay. And we get like 30 minutes into this and she takes it out of the VCR. And my grandmother never took movies back once we buy them. And she took it back to want my money back on this.
Yeah, that's I got lucky, man, because my parents, when I was a kid, my dad wanted to upgrade his VCR and everything. So he gave me his old one and I had it in my bedroom. And they tried to ban me from seeing Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. They tried to shield me from that stuff. But then when they found out that I saw it and my dad actually let me watch Alien, they knew I was completely obsessed with it, But my dad, we were at the video store and I'm like, they had this huge cardboard display of Toxic Avenger 2 or 3 months before it came out. And I was like, whoa, that movie looks awesome. So when it came out, I begged my dad to rent it and I just took it straight into my bedroom and he didn't want to see it or nothing. And I warped my brain. You know what I'm saying? I just sat there and watched all these boobs popping out, kids' heads getting run over and stuff. And it was nuts, man.
That's like Cody said, I was the same way. I saw the cartoon version, which is like PG-13.
Oh, yeah.
Not even PG-13. No, it was very tame.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm glad we're not really talking about the sequels. You know what I mean? Because I did not like Toxic Avenger 2 or
Man,
three.
it's been
Citizen Toxie was
so
okay.
long since I seen them. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember.
saw
I've
part
seen them
2.
all, but I don't remember a lot about them.
Now I
Yeah, I
did
saw part
watch
2 and 3 once.
the first one with my dad.
Yeah, it's me.
Because my dad was cool, because I got to watch all the scary movies.
Right.
Because mom was like, I don't know if he needs to be watching this, and my dad's like, he done watched The Evil Dead. He done watched this. There's just a few more
Hey,
boobs
might
in
as
this
well
one.
watch. What was?
Yeah.
If you guys both can remember, what was the first? What was the first scary movie that you can remember watching?
Jaws. I was 4.
Okay, yeah, I saw Jaws at a pretty young age too. Now that I think about it,
Evil
And-
yeah,
Dead.
shit, I'm
and-
gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that too.
Also, when I was 4, which, like I said, we had first got one of those giant ass satellite dishes when my mom and dad were still married. They got divorced when I was 5, so I know I was 4. Well, they got divorced right before I turned 5, so I know it was 3 to 4 years old. But I vividly remember watching Jaws, and they were flipping around the channels, or I was flipping around the channels when I was a kid. Nobody was in the room, and for years, for probably 20 something years, I didn't know what it was, but I caught like the last 5 minutes of Maniac
Oh, that
shit.
movie's crazy, man.
when I was 3 or 4, and it just burned into my brain.
Wow,
And-
shit! That
and
I
then-
saw that as a
yeah, I
teenager,
was-
and it
I
burned
was
into
like-
my brain.
Yeah, I was probably around in my early 20s before I finally watched Maniac and realized that was the movie
That was the movie you
I had
saw,
seen.
yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
I never
buddy of
forgot
mine-
it. And I'd only seen like the last 5 minutes of it, but I knew it.
And a buddy of mine had a similar experience with a movie called Inhumanoids from the Deep.
Humanoids, Roger
Humanoids
Corman.
from the
Yeah,
Deep, yep.
Humanoids from
Yeah,
the Deep.
yeah,
Joe Bob covers
Bill
that
Bob
one
did
too.
it. Yeah, here last season
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he got a hold of me while he's sitting over here hanging out with me, and he goes, "Man, Murray, I got to tell you about a traumatic thing about my childhood." And he goes, "You're probably the only one that's going to be able to find out what this thing was." And he's like, "Dude, I was like 2 or 3 years old, and it was about these slimy sea monsters that came out, and they were trying to like mate with human women, and I
Rape
had
all
no
the
idea
women.
what." Yeah, and I had no idea what was going on, and it gave me nightmares. And I still think about this movie, and I have no idea what it is. And I'm like, "Inhumanoids from the Deep, dude." And I
You
flipped
just
it on
name it.
YouTube. He's like, "Oh my God, this is the movie." So I made him relive his childhood. I made him
There you go.
I made him face his childhood fears and watch it again.
Well, speaking of Elijah Wood, since he's in Toxic Avenger remake, the
Yeah.
Maniac remake that he
Remake,
starred
yeah.
in back about 10 years ago I thought was freaking awesome.
I
Dude,
haven't
I'm
watched
gonna
it
go
all.
out on a limb and say I like the remake better than the original.
I've heard that.
Me too. Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to watch it.
Yeah,
it's
he
because
fucking kills
Elijah
it.
Wood is so haunting. You know what I'm saying?
He's a
You
good
know,
actor.
you know another
He-
weird fun fact
highly
about
underrated.
Elijah Wood?
What's
Did you
that?
know that Elijah Wood produced The Greasy Strangler?
No
Yeah.
shit. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I still haven't
Have you
seen
guys
Greasy
saw The
Strangler.
Greasy Strangler?
No, I've just seen clips. But yeah, I knew
Oh
because
my
he has
God.
his production company. I don't remember the name, but they do strictly horror.
Right, right.
He is a huge horror nerd.
Travis, have you seen The Greasy Strangler?
No, I haven't yet.
That is going to be 100% my suggestion for an upcoming show, and I'm not going to be I'm not going to be able to back down from it. The Greasy Strangler is
Shit,
a
we can do it
movie.
the next show for all I care. Actually, we're coming up on Christmas. We might do a Christmas episode. Wait, I don't know. I don't remember. Is the Greasy Strangler a Christmas movie?
No, no.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
need to
I
do
know
it
it's not a
'cause-
Christmas
No,
movie, but I didn't remember if it was set during the
hey,
Christmas
no.
time.
We've got
Christmas
the
season.
next show, then the show after that will be our Christmas episode. Because our next show is going to
we
be
got time for
December
Greasy
9th.
Strangler then. And I've
Um,
never, like I said, I've only seen clips. I've never.
Oh, you guys are going to hate. You guys are either going to laugh or you're going to hate me for making you watch it.
There's
Okay,
a lot
there
of
we go.
lubricated there's a lot of lubricated wiener in
Where-
it. I hear.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
But-
dong in it.
Love dong.
Just one in particular, okay? That's I'm not gonna say anything more about it, but I will tell you this: The Greasy Strangler was a movie that I've probably seen it 15 times, because whenever anybody would come over, I'd be like, dude, you want to see
Oh.
something fucked up? You want to
It's
see a
on-
fucked up movie?
It's
And
on
I
Prime.
would make
So
them watch The Greasy Strangler. And they'd be like, Murray, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? What the fuck, dude?
I get that a lot.
Okay,
And I'm telling you, it's not.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down now, Trav. We're I'm gonna pull so I can pull a bunch of Trailer Park Boys greasy drops.
Right, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling
Easy.
you, dude, this movie is so quotable that you're going to be able to pull like some sound bites that you're going to want to use going forward. It's one of those. Okay, let's say if Napoleon Dynamite was a horror movie, it's not gory, it's not nasty or anything like that. It's just fucking weird. It's fucking strange, man.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love every bit of it.
Sounds like my cup of tea.
I don't know, Trav.
Greasy dongs, yeah, it sounds like your cup of tea, Trav.
I was about to say,
Oh,
except
yeah,
for the
yeah.
greasy, except for the dong part, but
It's the dong parts in this movie are hilarious. Okay, like it's kind of like one of the main. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit.
You know, he said
You just got to experience it yourself.
dong.
is it anything like creep dong?
No, nah. Different
Damn
vibe
it,
altogether,
Casino.
man. Different
Different
vibe
fried
altogether. It's just so strange. And you know, when I found out Elijah Wood was involved, I almost went out and bought the soundtrack on vinyl because it's like fucking Atari music or something. It's really strange, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love every bit of it.
I'm
You
intrigued.
had
I
me
wanna
at
watch this
Atari
now.
music, Murray. You had me at Atari music.
Yeah.
I-
Once you hear, once you watch the movie, you'll understand what I was talking about and how quotable it is. There's so much stupid shit that these guys say that you find people still quoting it years later. It's I love it. And see, now I get to share it with two more people and be like, man, have you
Oh,
seen
no,
this
more than
movie?
that.
It's fucked up.
You get to share it with the backwoods nation.
Right. Because somebody did it to me.
Which right now is a whopping 0 people.
That's okay though. We're having a
I
good
don't
time
think that's
talking.
right. I don't think it's showing up for some reason. I'm gonna have to contact Rumble. I got to give it a couple days after this shows up, and then I'm
Okay,
gonna contact Rumble
Casino.
and find
Jesus
out.
Christ.
Actually,
0
we
people
didn't
and 1 chicken.
tell
Right.
everybody about it, but Casino's not actually producing tonight, folks. Casino kind of got in a fight, and he's laid up. He
Big mean fight here too. The main headquarters. Gee, I know what's gonna happen here. They're getting pretty aggressive. They've been doing this all day. Pretty crazy.
So,
Man, I think
Porcus-
that turkey would fuck that chicken up, man.
So poor Casino. I mean, well, we just got a glimpse of it, so he's kind of laid up. So he hasn't. If this show
Man,
hasn't
he was
been,
kicking ass.
it's
From
good.
what
Yeah,
I saw.
but
Yeah, those roosters, man, they
not
can be
100%.
pretty. Those roosters can be pretty crazy aggressive, you know, like with all the cockfights and all that stuff. But man, I've heard some of those tom turkeys, man. I've
Oh
heard
yeah.
they can be pretty vicious too, man. They'll come running at you and shit.
Oh yeah. My
Well,
ex father-in-law had some, and I. Thing was though, if you showed fear, they'd chase your ass. Like my little brother-in-law that lived there, he wasn't quite right in the head, and he was scared to death of them turkeys, and they fed off of that. And I remember I'm sitting in there in the couch, me and John's watching, and we hear squalling, and look, and Dakota's getting chased, and he opens up the damn door, and the turkey's right behind him, and just follows him. And Dakota makes like 3 or 4 laps around the house, and the turkey's right behind him, flogging his
Just
ass.
flopping
He
around
runs
and trying to get
outside.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
dude. And I couldn't help him. John couldn't help him because we were laughing. All I had to do was shut the door, and that'd been it. But he left the door open, so the turkey's like, "Hey,
Yeah,
motherfucker, I'm
they
coming
kept
after you."
creeping, man. Those things, they're like
It was funny.
xenomorphs, man. They don't give up. They just
Oh,
keep
but
coming at you.
the fucking turkeys, though, some bitches got spurs, 1.5, 2 inches long, and
Yeah, they
hey,
can fucking
they
yeah,
slice
they're
you up.
powerful too. I mean, yeah.
oh,
And
and
the,
their
and the thing
legs
is they're
aren't even that
dumb.
powerful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
I don't know. Turkeys are pretty fucking smart. Wild
well,
turkeys.
they're smart for a bird and everything, but they're still dumb because I don't know.
They're
I've seen some pretty smart parrots and shit, so I can't
They're
say.
well, you take a wild turkey, it's one of the hardest animals to kill. I
I
mean,
know
because
because you got
they
to
can
peg them
see.
right in the head, right?
Well, they
Like I
can
heard if you
see,
shoot
they
them in the
can
chest.
hear. Oh yeah, yeah, they'll
Yeah,
fly away.
yeah, and I
The
heard
thing is,
that
though,
it won't even do shit. Like you hit them if you hit them with buckshot and you hit them in the breast, that it barely even fucking does anything.
oh yeah, if they're sideways, their damn feathers will actually deflect it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
because I had
turkey's a
some
lot damn
buddies
smart.
that hunted wild turkey, man.
For an
And
animal
it
that has a brain that size, they're
right?
you get an old gobbler with a 12-inch beard, he's not easy to kill. They're smart.
Yeah, they don't fuck around. So I guess I was wrong. But okay, I didn't mean necessarily dumb,
Mhm.
but they're fearless. Like, they'll come at you, they'll come after a
Well,
human and shit,
no,
like
no, those are domesticated turkeys.
all
A
right.
wild turkey was you're not going to get close enough to him. They're going to
Yeah,
run
I'll
from
just
you.
take off on you.
Yeah, a domesticated turkey, yeah, they're not scared of you. But now your
They'll
wild
fucking
turkeys, yeah, that's how they get big.
come and fucking peck your balls off or some shit.
Yeah, there ain't no putting
You gotta
peanut
watch
butter on
'em.
there for them. It'd be rough.
Now I had a buddy of mine used to hunt turkeys and everything, and he brought in some smoked turkey meat from the wild turkey. God, the first thing he said, he goes, "Yeah, dude, just watch it. If you're eating a piece of the breast, just watch out. You might get a fucking BB in there,
Mhm.
or like a buckshot, whatever, a pellet, whatever
Oh shit.
whatever."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh shit, it was good meat though. It tasted pretty good. You could
Oh
definitely
yeah.
tell it was wild." You know,
It's one of my favorite meats is wild turkey.
yeah.
I don't even smoke it, dude. I get wild turkey. I slice that breast up and it's freaking fried.
Oh, nice, man.
There's
That sounds
nothing
amazing,
better than
dude.
freaking fried turkey titty. That is some
Yeah.
good shit. The best
Speaking
thing.
of which, it's Thanksgiving. What are you guys
Yep.
fitting on doing?
Well, I've already celebrated once. My brother-in-law, him and his wife, he's a firefighter and she's EMS, so they both have to work Thanksgiving.
Oh, that
It's their
sucks.
year. But we did it Sunday at their house, and they
Okay.
smoked a turkey, they deep fried a turkey, and he smoked a ham.
Oh my
And
God, you got the whole
dude,
deal, man.
oh yeah. And then a bunch of our family was there, their family, and some friends of the family came in, and there's probably 40 or 50 people there. Everybody brought something. So yeah, I had 4 plates of food, and I didn't feel good for a day and a half. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, but man, dude, I'm so alone in this world. I got my mom and my dad. I don't have anybody else. I got some cousins and everything, and thought I had a daughter, but that kind of fell through and shit.
Mm,
And so and it might be snowing here. And if it's snowing, I can't walk outside with my walker and everything. And if I slip and fall, it's just too much of a risk.
yeah.
So I'm probably going to get a meal from the homeless shelter. I hate to admit it, but
There's nothing
I
wrong with
got a
that.
bunch of friends. I got a bunch of friends that work for the homeless shelters and like the Mason lodges and stuff. And they do
Yeah.
these these big like fucking 100 turkey meals for the homeless folks in Beloit. And
Yeah.
year after
Awesome.
year, they always say, "Yep, we all say we got to get Big Mur a plate," and they've hooked
That's
me
cool.
up. Yeah, they've hooked me up great. And then fucking Grandpa next door last year, man, that motherfucker came over. He gave me 2 huge plates of food.
Cool.
Like his wife hooked me up, man. Like they really look after me over there, man. He's
Good deal.
he might say he's an asshole, but we all know that Paul's not.
Yeah, we all know better.
He's not
see,
an
I can't,
asshole.
you get to
He-
call him Paulie. I can't call him Paulie for some reason. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just feel weird if I called him Paulie. Like I got to call him G-Paw, man. G-Paw
Yep.
or Grandpa or something like that. And oddly, he reminds me so much of this friend of mine that passed away, and his name was Junior. So it's like if I'm friends with a junior and a grandpa. So Paul will come over and I'll be like, "Hey, Junior, man, can you do this?" And I'm like, "Oh, you fucking grandpa." I get you guys mixed up, but yeah, he's a fucking good dude. I hooked him up. Him and his wife were in a kind of a rough spot with their car, and I'm like, "Dude, I haven't driven in a year." So I sold him my car, and kind of left me without a car, but the idea of me driving is not good.
Yeah.
It yeah, I lost that ability a couple years back. But
Man.
they always hook me up with food. So I've been kind of dropping hints like, "Hey man, I heard you having a big meal over there, you know, I'm not doing shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm gonna have a hot pocket." Like I'm trying to
I got my dog these Thanksgiving flavored bones, but they don't taste very good to me.
That's
Damn
right,
it.
man. I got to make sure Bubba eats before I do, so I'm not going to have nothing. No, I mean, I bought so many damn records and then had to pay for this roof. Like, I didn't think I'd have enough for even groceries for the end of the month, but
Yeah.
I pulled through, man. I got it.
Roofing is fucking
Oh
expensive.
my gosh.
Well,
yeah, my
dude,
grandma put one.
Yeah,
It's like
I had
14K.
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
got
his
lucky.
house ain't that big.
I got mine for 78, but that's still That's still fucking 800 more than I had anticipated, and I kind of went nuts buying records and stupid shit. And then when my pops was like, "Hey, you got to get, you're gonna get that roof done before winter," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I better quit spending." So I got a bunch of quotes, and first guy came at me with fucking 14,000. Then he's like, "Oh, I'll take 4,000 off in discounts for you." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, that's $3,000 more than I figured, man. What the hell?"
Yeah.
But then the next guy came in and he was 2,000 less than that. Or well, he was about 1,800 less than that. Then the next guy came in and he was even less. So the other guy, the second guy, was like, "Dude, I'll match it. I'll take 200 more off that then." And I'm like, "I'm tired of this shit. Just do it." So
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean.
But yeah, just fucking
Well, we got a problem
they're making
down here,
money
dude.
regardless.
You can't find a contractor around here that can get the shit for like 2 years. I mean, it is crazy down here, which I'm kind of lucky.
We had those tornadoes come through this last spring, and it's been crazy ever since.
Now, see, do you guys get storm chasers down there?
Yeah, we see them down here. Yeah, I've
Oh
seen
my God.
some
Well,
of the...
no, I don't mean like storm chasers in the sense of like people that chase storms. Storm chasers up here are what we call the contractors that come in after like heavy hail damage and stuff. And
they had a
like,
bunch of them that came in.
Well, me and Swipes were
like
actually
total
doing
fly by night. They don't offer you any kind of rebate.
Oh, well,
and
down here, there's these big companies that'll come through the Midwest, and they charge outrageous prices to do storm cleanup, and they won't even, they'll just half-ass it, a lot of times, and
Right.
They'll get the trees off the house. They might pile the stumps up in the yard and then not get rid of the debris and shit. And they'll roll out. And then you're just fucked, They
down
charge
here,
ungodly amounts that they price gouge through the roof because me and the company I work for on the side were doing because they had some have heavy equipment and we were doing some storm cleanup and charging just pennies on the dollar for what all these other people were charging and actually cleaning up the mess.
Right. Now, a lot of these guys, they'll show up and they'll be like literally startup LLCs that start up, do the work, and then disappear. So if you got any problems,
exactly. And then the next year, when the storms blow through, they got a completely different company name. Same people got a
completely different name. They come in and get all their shit and get mostly they deal with insurance claims, so they
exactly.
They kind of
They
stay
get
in
those
business
big
long enough.
insurance paychecks.
And every one of them are dressed like that. If they come up with sweatpants and Crocs,
pretty much. But they can climb a ladder like crazy, though.
Yeah.
All right,
folks.
I will be with you guys in a minute. I got to step away for a second.
All right.
All right, bud.
I'll be back.
All right. Well, first of all, fuck you, Trav. Personally, I've cleared a lot of fucking brush in my Crocs before.
Ex-wives don't count.
I like to be comfortable whenever I'm brush trimming. Damn it.
Again, ex-wives don't count.
I have nothing against that picture. I look totally comfortable. I am safe. I got my orange on,
Yeah, it does leave a lot of room for them preparation H pads back there too with the sweatpants. So
the boys are swinging down there comfortably. Yeah. They're aired out good. It's nice. It's nice.
I hope I don't ever get that old. Yeah, no.
Old enough you want to be comfortable?
Not that damn comfortable. Fuck, a sundress looks better than that shit. So what do you think about the final spill when the killer group is on stage and Peter Dinklage comes up to confront them? I thought this was badass. One of my favorite parts of the movie. Where they're up there singing their shitty songs. And Dinklage is like, oh, hell no, and goes up there and starts kicking their ass and killing them. And then Dinklage comes out. And
well, it's not Dinklage, it's Luisa Guerrera.
Still, but anyway, it's Little Dink.
It's
Little
Toxie.
Little Toxie. We'll say Little Toxie. Comes out and, dude, starts singing Motorhead.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Better
it really was.
Could you get to that? That was badass. I loved it. Oh yeah, and then he rips the one guy's beard off and then makes him eat it. Yeah, dude. The ends. Yeah, I loved that. That was awesome. But Kevin Bacon though, for the end fight, to me, when he's taking out the musical killers, if you even want to call them musical, to me that was better than the showdown.
That's the best climax. That's the climax of the film. Yeah.
I did not like him. I felt like they dropped the ball on the fight between that and Kevin Bacon basically turns into a fucking troll. Did not care for what they turned Kevin Bacon into. Now his assistant. Was I the only one that got Elvira vibes from her? When she got just a few drops out of the beacon?
All she gets out of it is some dark eyeshadow and
eyeshadow and like lightning bolts that comes out. Yeah. I kind of got like Elvira vibes.
I kind of got the feeling that this is the point where the budget really ran out.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. Oh shit! We got to cut Kevin Bacon his check this week. Oh shit, we're gonna have to cut this shit short. Oh hell. Oh shit, wait a minute, we forgot about the other guy too. Oh, we gotta cut his check. Oh fuck. Yep, we're done.
And
So
when
let's
and the way he defeats her, throws her into the hood of the car,
yeah.
and says ignition, and his sidekick, the reporter chick, says, "Good line." I'm like, no, that's not a good line. That's not even a
No,
good
that
line for
was
Trauma. And
they were
for some
they were
reason, when she hits the ignition on the car, even though she's in the middle of the hood, she goes to spin around like the car's motor is a blender.
yeah, I didn't like it. I
I'm
know
like,
they were
what
trying to
what
do
are we watching
trauma-esque,
now?
but they the very end of it, I sorry, sucked. I like the movie overall. I need to watch it again. I've only watched it once. But that part
Yeah,
took
me too.
me out. Took me out way, way too much.
It,
Um,
like you said, you get that great climactic scene with where he confronts the killer nuts and takes them out.
yeah, that was freaking awesome.
And
And I
then
mean,
the rest kind of shits. That being said, like whenever they take him captive, and it's funny whenever he's pissing. He's laying on his back, pissing on his shackles to melt through him. That's funny. It worked. That lands. But everything
that
after
worked.
that, even with the mobsters that are coming to kill Kevin Bacon, the mobsters he's involved with, they don't really do anything with those characters.
No.
And they just have them show up at the end, basically just to be part of the body count.
Yeah, it was like that's what it kind of felt like, after the stage kills. It kind of just felt like they were just throwing shit in there to be a body count. It just, yeah. They really
It
missed
was
their
like
mark.
they didn't know how to end it. Like we had this big climactic scene. Now we don't want to know what to do to top that, and they didn't top that.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. I gotta check. Did they get Stephen King on here to help write? That may explain
shit the bed at the ending.
We'd had the fucking Tommy Knockers come into play if he'd been in it.
But yeah, that being said, all in all, decent remake.
I enjoyed it.
Better remakes we've had in the last 25 years. So,
and
hats off to him for that.
You can pick it up right now at Walmart for $14. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $14.95. Yeah. I just happened to be in there yesterday, day before, and I looked, and there was the Toxic Avenger 14. I was like, fuck. I just rented it for $6. I would have much rather bought it and had the physical copy. But
yeah, I might introduce Sid into Trauma. Sid and Kelson to Trauma with this one.
Which one are you going to introduce them to first?
Well, I said with this one, with the Toxic Avenger remake.
Well, that's not really introducing to Trauma.
I like it. Like we said, it's a good intro to Trauma, though, to get them ready for Trauma. Because this technically isn't Trauma. But that being said, I got to tell you a funny story. I hadn't told you about this yet, Trav. Here, last weekend, Sid's scrolling around on streaming services looking for something to watch. And no, it was last night, actually. And she comes across, first she gets on, she's on Netflix. She gets on Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer, and goes to pulls it up and like, you don't need to watch that, kid. I don't think that one will probably scar you. I know you're almost 15, but that's some pretty rough stuff. And she's like, oh man, Kelsey's already started watching this, so she'll lose her place. And then she clicks over. It's like, oh, Ed Gein's new one. She hadn't started watching that one. I'm like, definitely don't watch that one.
No.
And she gets like 5 seconds, 10 seconds into it. And, well, where he's doing the whole David Carradine. And she's like, oh, no, you're right. I should watch this. Like, what'd I tell you? And then she switched over to the Land Before Time, and everything was okay.
The animated one or the?
Oh yeah, of course, the original Land Before Time, Don Bluth film. I said this one. This one was equally scarring for me as a child in '88. But you know,
it's because you were
probably won't be
forced
for
to
you.
watch it. That's because you were forced to watch it back then.
No, hell no. I went to watch it. Well, I loved dinosaurs whenever I was a kid. I was an '80s kid.
I did too, but I didn't like
Loved
The Land
dinosaurs.
Before Time. It was
I love The Land
freaking
Before Time. And then I
Disneyland
got all,
Before
and I showed
Time.
her the pictures. I got all the, dad had actually got me all the, down in Dallas at the Pizza Huts. He went around down there to the different Pizza Huts and they had the, Land Before Time all the little plastic ham puppets.
I never got any of them.
I had
a
every
little
one of
too
them.
young.
What was that?
I don't know what happened to those.
What was the little baby's name? The little dinosaur.
Ducky.
Ducky. All right. That's
And
oddly
was
the only
voiced
thing
by
I
a
remember
little
about that
10-year-old
movie.
girl that was murdered by her father like a year after the movie came out.
No
Damn.
shit, really?
Yeah, really sad shit. Like we're talking like Poltergeist sad shit.
Yeah, that's something else. I
Well,
did
really,
not know that.
really wasn't murdered by her father. She was murdered by the Clintons. Ties into
That
our last
probably,
show.
man.
Yeah.
Probably because it was a blood sacrifice or something, man.
Yep.
Circling back to that. Yeah.
They're gonna get us.
Yep.
They haven't got me yet.
Well, just realize, I'm not going to commit suicide. So
Yeah, it's
if it comes out that I committed suicide, I've been Clintoned. I haven't committed suicide.
Yeah,
all they have to
everybody
do
here.
is come over here and kick me down, and I wouldn't be able to get back up and have a heart attack or something.
One way I may commit suicide. If you ever see me dressed like this, yeah, I may go ahead and off myself.
You just don't know, Cody.
I don't want to
You know, if you get you a pair of nice insulated Crocs, you'll die happy at least, motherfucker.
Right, you will, and you will want to wear sweatpants with them because
Dude,
you
I
will
hate
say,
sweatpants.
why am I so uncomfortable in this world when there is so much comfort to be had?
I hunt in sweatpants.
Yeah, you know, I told somebody
comfortable.
I told somebody the other day, I'm like, dude, I worked in an office for like 10, 15 years and it was khakis every single day. Now that I'm disabled and retired, I haven't wore anything but sweatpants in like 5 years. So, but I got like camo sweatpants, and so they're more like they're just shorts. Yeah, they're more like shorts than sweatpants, but I'm built for comfort, man. I ain't built for speed or anything. So that was a Howlin' Wolf reference, if anybody got that. So gotta love Howlin' Wolf, man.
Since we got you back, Murr, we might as well start our ratings now. Let's kick it off for us, Murr. Out of 10 PBRs, how many PBRs are you giving?
You know, I'm going to give this a 3 PBR, which is actually pretty good because I loved it. I thought it was way better than I expected, but I still kind of want to have
5 or 3
a
out of
little
10.
bit of a buzz.
That's how long it's been since we've done a rating on this show. I don't remember if we do out of 5 or out of 10.
Yeah, I just so I'm giving it a 3, which is not a low score at all. I mean, it would be about a 7 or 8 on a typical scale because I could watch it sober.
3 out of 5 PBR.
But I think it would be fun.
Out of 10, we do a 10. Remember?
Out of 10, well, the 10.
Yes,
if you have 10 PBRs, you got to be really drunk to like enjoy it, or it's going to make it a hell of a lot more fun. I would have fun with it and enjoy it even if I was sober. But 3 beers is enough to give you like a little bit of buzz where it makes it a little bit more fun. So I do definitely recommend it, though.
I'm right there with you, Murr. I'm at about a 3 to 3.5. I was pleasantly surprised with this film.
Yeah.
It's not trauma, but and I'm sure I'm going to pick up more because I'm going to watch it once, and I'm sure I'm going to pick up more. But they do a lot of call outs to trauma. in this.
Right.
So yeah, it's just fun. I want to kick back. And a matter of fact, I think I had 2 beer while I was watching it too and taking my notes. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a 3.5 PBR.
Gotcha. And along with something you said, I think it kind of feels like somebody from our generation making a trauma movie. You know, somebody that grew up on
True.
trauma, that was influenced by it, and is trying to do it as much justice as possible. I mean, we can't all be Lloyd Kaufman, but this guy does
And
a
we
good
didn't bring
enough
up the
job.
Lloyd Kaufman cameo. At least they had Lloyd in there at the end for a brief cameo.
Yeah.
Just in there for a bit, but he was in there, so.
That's just to keep from having a lawsuit.
Well, he probably had to sell him the rights, but
oh yeah,
yeah, he made quite a bit of money off this, I'm sure. Unlike the Toxic Avenger musical that they started in 2008, that I think is still running. He didn't charge him anything for that. He just told him, "Go ahead, you want to do a musical? Go ahead, it'll help me sell DVDs."
Yeah, just do it.
True.
Yeah, get it.
He's just a cool dude. I mean,
yeah, he is. I love Lloyd Kaufman. I always wanted to meet him, you know.
And you see him popping up on all these super low budget over the years, super low budget indie films. And
Oh, yeah.
you know he does that for no money, little or no money. He just likes to support independent cinema.
At his age, I mean, he can afford it. Why not?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Cody.
and I think he just wants to leave a legacy. You know, he wants.
Oh yeah.
He wants to have his name up there with Roger Corman and stuff, and I think he accomplished it in his own way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be, you know, he's not going to be Roger Corman. I mean, Roger Corman is the king of independent cinema, but he's damn close.
Well, they've both made equally shitty movies, so
yeah, with no budget,
pretty close.
But dude, with Roger Corman though,
Corbin's made a lot more money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And Roger Corman could stretch a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like if you spent $70,000 on a movie, Roger Corman could make it look like a $500,000 movie. Like still
True.
low budget looking, but damn good for a low budget movie, you know?
Yeah.
Like all those sci-fi movies he did were pretty impressive.
All right, Cody, what's your rating?
You know, I'm going to give this 6 PBRs, and that's not an insult. It's just I need to get a little bit of a buzz. Once you get a little bit of a buzz, you can almost picture this as a trauma film, and it's a fun movie. It is. It's a very lighthearted, fun movie, and you know, it's like I said, anybody that has never seen a trauma film, check this out first, and then check out a trauma movie and get started.
And then go straight to Terra Firma or Poultrygeist, one of those.
Poultrygeist or Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, that's my homework assignment for the weekend. I'm gonna be watching.
I haven't watched Poultrygeist yet.
Oh, you haven't? Dude, I love it. It's
Poultrygeist is like my favorite trauma film.
Right. It's see the thing about Poultrygeist for me was it wasn't quite as good the second and third time I saw it. But the first time
I've only seen it once, but I loved it.
But it was so ridiculous, dude. I got lucky. I was at remember, you know, when Blockbusters were going out of business?
Yeah.
I went to do a Blockbuster with my buddy, and my wife was out of town, and it was one of the rare occasions that me and my buddy could like hang out in my house without her like getting pissy about it. And I found Poultrygeist for like $5 on clearance. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I've been waiting for years to be able to get this movie. And we took it back here and we were choking laughing because it was so ridiculous, man. It's like another Terra Firma where every other minute there's just some crazy trauma shit going on.
Yeah.
And they just announced part 2. but it's not going to.
It's not Lloyd directing though. It's
I know. I saw that.
chick.
It's got a female director and everything, but Lloyd has given it his blessing. And I actually saw the advertisement on Lloyd's page. So I got high hopes, but not super high hopes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, well, it's like the Toxic Avenger. I had very low expectations for Toxic Avenger when I saw it, thinking I was going to hate it like I do most remakes, and I didn't. So I'm hoping that, it's not the case with Poltergeist. Where where it's bad or whatever.
We got to get your input on this because me and Cody discussed it while you were gone for a little bit. Where Toxie comes in and he's fighting the killer gang, the killer singers,
Killer Nuts.
To me,
he's singing Motorhead.
Yes.
Yeah,
to me,
I thought that was pretty good. Yeah.
Was that not 10 times better than the final fight sequence?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They dropped the ball.
I heard I had the mic, not mic on, but I had the stereo. I could hear what you guys were saying, and I totally agree that it's like they blew their wad with that fight scene and the whole deal, and that probably should have been the end fight scene because after that, the movie kind of lost a little steam and wasn't quite as epic as it was there for a while.
To me, that should have been like almost the end fight scene, and then when he goes to maybe to Kevin Bacon, he's like in the middle of transforming and he kills him before he transforms because I did not like the monster.
Him out quick, like the
did
opposite
not like the
of
monster
a big boss
turned
fight.
into.
That would have been funny.
Yeah,
gearing up for a big boss fight and it ends like the old Indiana Jones shooting the swordsman kind of deal.
To me, it was like they got to this one and they're like, oh, they had high hopes for it and they were going to do all this. Oh shit, we still got to cut. We still got to cut a check to Bacon. And we still got to cut a check to Elijah Wood. We're out of money.
Resolve all this shit going on. But
so that's the only spot that I really didn't like on this movie. The very ending of it, just they dropped the ball.
What did you guys think of Toxie's black eye?
I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
No, I mean, neither. Not really.
I didn't understand it. I don't know. I could understand it maybe if like he had like some. To me, it looked like a techno device.
Or something. It looked like a pool, an 8-ball shoved in his.
I liked it better than whenever I first saw the first production stills of it. I liked it better in the movie where you could actually see like it was a glowing retina in it, a glowing red retina.
Right, and it pops out of his head and he puts it back in and shit.
They never really.
Yeah, that was kind of neat.
They never really explained it though. Why is it like that? Or
what's
the purpose?
Trauma. Why?
Right. It didn't make sense to me.
To me, Trauma would have explained it better than they did because it just I don't know. It didn't fit, and it kind of like it sticks out of what they were doing with the whole Toxie thing too. I mean, it's like to me, it's just like. Well, fuck, we're out of ideas. Okay, we're going to stick this right here. Okay, make it fall out every now and then. Okay, we're good to go. I felt it could have been a lot better design than what they did.
Right, yeah, and I'll agree with
Trauma.
I'll agree with Cody that when I first saw the production stills, I was like, wow, dude, we're finally getting to see what Toxie looks like. And I was like, man, what's up with the weird bulging black eye? It doesn't make any sense. But it's just some little niche thing they put in there. It doesn't bother me to the point of where I'm like, it looks incredibly dumb and ruins the whole character. But it
really doesn't bother me any more than midget Toxie.
Yeah, it's something that you see and it's kind of jarring for a minute, but then it doesn't really. You don't really think about it too much,
Yeah.
So what do we got for news from the holler? Because
that's what I'm about to say. Shall we get into some news?
Let's
Yes,
do it.
we should.
Well, then let's. I got to get a news drop.
It's okay.
We will eventually.
News. Well, let's see here. What do we got, Casino? New releases. There's. Oh, shit. There's. Cody needs to get some new glasses. There's Killer Rental. Don't remember who it's coming out from.
I've never heard anything about it.
Straight to VOD, and it's got some notable actors in it that I didn't write down. And it's supposed to be introducing, you guessed it, guys, the next icon of horror. The killer, the Carpenter, they call him. It's about two couples that go to a rental cabin and find VHS tapes. Wow, that's original, huh?
Yeah, you never seen that before.
Yeah, of the couples that had stayed there before them and how they got dispatched in the same cabin. And then, surprise, surprise, the same killer comes after them. So,
Ba-dum.
Yeah, and then in movies that usually like try to promote that they have the next horror icon, that shit never works out good for them.
See, there's only one corporation, one person that could pull this off, and that would be Lloyd Kaufman. Could pull this movie off.
I don't know. I think the guy that directed Hatchet could do a good job.
Nobody.
Jesus.
Fucking Rawlings.
You gotta bust out Rollins on us, man.
Hell, I was just fixing to say it after you got that off of there, and then you broke. Cody, damn it. I know Casino's like wore out from his big fight, but you can't be throwing that in when it's not cued. What the Casino? Drive your wonder cock down to fucking Pointer down there and kick his ass.
Kick him in the ace.
That shit would have never happened if we had Poe producing, damn it.
Right. Where is Poe, man? If you got
Poe is like us. He's busier than hell.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen a post from him.
New job. His
Nothing
boys
from him.
are, let's say he's trying to go to all of his boys' sporting events, and he's busy.
Yeah, because I mean, whatever happened with whatever happened, I don't want to be affiliated with that, and I just want to keep being friends with the dude, but I ain't heard from him.
Oh yeah. Oh well, neither have we. I mean, it's just Poe's busy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you guys haven't heard from him either, I guess he's just busy.
No, it's all good. I mean, yeah. Oh, he'll touch.
No, we talked to him. He was going to try to hop in on our last show, and
yeah, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Yeah, but so we still message back and forth a little bit. But yeah, he's extremely busy. Well, I mean, it's his son. It's senior year, isn't it? His one son senior year. Yeah, and he's trying to make
other
all
son
his
just went to the army or something, right?
Yeah. So that I think he got a different job too, didn't he?
Yeah, he traded job. He actually got promoted, I think, and is so he's working all kinds of odd hours now and shit. And we miss Poe. We want Poe back, but we totally
what about
understand.
Cyrus? Have you guys seen Cyrus at all?
Talk to him a little bit every now and then. Speaking of which, I've got him. We'll plug his show right now. He's, I think he just recently did another Gonzo Chronicles. You can check that out on Spotify or Podbean or wherever all great podcasts are at.
Yeah, me and him used to do. I've done a couple of Gonzo Chronicles with him.
They were good shows.
Yeah, and I quite enjoyed it. I think me and him had a good chemistry. We bounced back and forth and everything.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, we haven't. He hasn't asked me back since. I don't think it's anything personal or anything, but it's
he hadn't been doing a lot of shows.
No.
recently,
Yeah, so
but
he's
I
got
think he
a
did
bunch of
one
people that he's
in the last week or two. But yeah,
yeah, and then
we all kind of got scattered to the four winds whenever the network we were on went under. But
producing the shows changed and everything. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, we'll get it all lined out and get everybody back together again.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
But hey, what do you guys think about this? Since it got announced.
Wait, so I'm guessing this is Mummy, the Mummy 4, the Whale Chronicles.
Yeah, he has lost a considerable amount of weight, even though
he did lose quite a bit of weight, but
even though the whale was prosthetics and everything, he was pretty big there for a while. But
he gained a shit ton of weight to do that. Yeah, they put a lot of prosthetics on him, but man, he
already had the weight, and then they cast him.
Okay.
He had quite a bit of the weight, and then they cast him.
Oh, dude, I don't know how many of the women though. Like, well, shit, they're like in their 30s and 40s now. Saw that, and they're like, "What the fuck? What a waste!"
They all love Brandon Fraser.
Like, oh no, yeah.
Yeah, and see, I don't know. I saw the production, some of the not stills, but like behind the scenes footage where they were in their they were in their costumes and everything, and I don't know.
Oh wait, though it's 2028, so he can get his skin reduction surgery too.
Oh yeah, dude. By then it should be fine. I mean, they're just starting to shoot it now.
So he'll get his skin reduction surgery. He'll get on steroids, and he'll look better than The Rock.
Yeah, they're gonna make him look the best that they possibly can. So it's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's being directed by the same guys who did Ready or Not and Scream 5. Radio Silence, the writing duo.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, that doesn't sound.
Maybe.
I keep remembering The Mummy 3 and how much of a misstep that whole thing was.
I never watched it. Just because it didn't look appealing at all, and I was such a big fan of the first two.
Yeah, we went and saw the Scorpion King, and that was a freaking flop.
Oh yeah, me and Trav. Oh shit, yeah, that was what 99 or 2000.
Yeah, I think it was in 2000 because I was living at the party house at the time that I lived in for a while. So I think it was like real early 2000. And I remember at the time thinking CGI sucks ass. And it's still, they still think that they still classify the Scorpion King as some of the shittiest CGI ever made.
Oh, yeah. But not only that, I mean, you got the people's cock in there too. I mean, he can't act his way out of a fucking paper bag.
CGI on top of shitty acting.
That was terrible.
I couldn't stand him in wrestling. And then I'm like,
what? I like The Rock.
Puppet's gonna be a fucking.
I thought he was funny.
I was like, this fucking prick's gonna be a fucking actor, and I'm like, no.
And but dude, the whole theater. When he came out with the scorpion body, the entire theater like groaned all at once. Like, oh god.
It looked like so fucking Mr. Krabby from fucking SpongeBob SquarePants coming out. Just wait
a minute. That was the Mummy 2, though, right?
I don't remember which one it was.
Where he comes out with the scorpion body. That was the Mummy Part 2. It wasn't the Scorpion King movie. It was.
The Scorpion King had The Rock in it, and it was.
Yeah, that was all The Rock, and that was that. I don't even remember that movie.
That was a misstep because that was completely away from what the fucking Scorpion King was about.
Well, he turned him from the villain into the hero, and it was very disjointed.
Yeah,
it launched his career, so it must not have been too much of his movie career, rather, so it must not have been too much of a misstep.
I barely remember it, dude. I barely remember
his career on what, the Fast and the Furious, 6 of them or whatever.
Well, he was in 3 of them, I think, at least.
Yeah,
I don't
he
even
didn't
want
come
to
in
start
until
on
like
those movies.
part 6. Yeah,
It don't
5 or
matter.
6,
They're
I don't
all the
remember.
same fucking movie after 3 in Tokyo Drift.
I don't want to do.
Like the
I
last
don't want
one
to discuss Fast and the Furious, man.
where they launched a Fox body Mustang into outer space. And I'm like, those don't
Oh,
even stay together on the fucking road.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I thought it was a Fiero or something like
No,
that, you
that was
know?
a Fox body.
Okay, what is this?
Oaks.
Shelby
What
Oaks?
the fuck is that?
Shelby Oaks. Yeah,
It's like
the
SpongeBob SquarePants sex toy sitting down there in the bottom of the screen.
no, kind of interesting story behind this one. It's the feature film debut of the famous YouTube film critic Chris Stuckman. Never heard of him, but apparently he's got a huge following on YouTube. But he's a critic who is now went into creating, which we know that always works out great. Just like was it? What was it? Murray, you probably remember when what was that
video game nerd?
No, that I actually would watch a movie he'd come out with. But
yeah, me too.
No, back in the day, Siskel and Ebert, one of them came out, decided to make a movie, and it was just the most awful pile of shit, and everybody just drug it through the mud.
Right, like he was sitting there ripping on everybody, and
then
he made
Ebert.
Good old fucking Ebert.
They're both dead, aren't they?
Stuck up bastards.
They're both dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both dead.
Yes, now they are.
Yeah, one died of a brain tumor, and the other one had throat cancer.
Wait, okay, so Shelby Oaks has this guy Chris Stuckman in it, right?
He directs it, yeah.
Hey, Chris Stuckman
and stars in it.
Is a really good movie reviewer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's on you. It's
I'd never heard of him before.
Yeah, dude, I have seen hundreds of this guy's videos.
Oh,
because my algorithm, my algorithm picked him up, and I started watching his stuff. So I usually go to this guy's stuff, like after I watch a movie. Like I watch a movie, and then kind of get his opinion about it. And I've seen many of his reviews, so I am definitely interested in Shelby Oaks. I think.
What's the synopsis, Cody?
It's like a blend of blends found footage and traditional narrative, and about a girl or a guy, I don't remember which, but goes looking for their missing sister at a cabin in the woods or some shit like that. Doesn't sound terribly original, but that being said, Keith David and Derek Mears, remember Jason from the Friday the 13th remake, is in there, and Keith fucking David. Okay, Keith David from
Keith David.
Yeah, it's been in. Yeah, he's Keith fucking David. You don't have to say that.
Yeah, he was in the thing.
You don't even have to say. Yeah, he was in the thing, and They Live. You know,
Tales from the Hood.
Damn, he's still doing shit.
He's still doing shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just got a Hollywood Walk of Fame. He just got a Hollywood star not too long ago.
Wow.
And interesting thing about this, though, it gives me a little hope for it, is that they started this out as a Kickstarter campaign, and to date, it is the highest grossing Kickstarter campaign of all time. It grossed 1.3 million.
Once you look up who this guy is, if you've watched any like movie reviews on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you've seen this guy before. He's a really likable dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's somebody whose opinion you trust because
also the director Mike Flanagan joined on as one of the executive producers on the film.
Well, Mike Flanagan, hasn't he directed some of the most awesome shit? Like, didn't he direct Dr. Sleep?
He hasn't done anything bad yet.
Nah, everything I've seen by Mike Flanagan has been unreal. And Doctor Sleep
he
is
hasn't done a
my
bad movie yet. He's done some that were better than others, but he hasn't done a bad film yet, in my opinion.
right, yeah. And Doctor Sleep, in my opinion, is one of the best horror movies that's come out in the past decade. Probably my favorite horror movie that's come out in the past decade. I will watch
Shelby
Doctor Sleep.
I really enjoy. I mean, as far as if you were going to do try to follow up The Shining, that was the way to do it. He did
for sure.
The best he could do with what he had to work with.
Well, I liked
Shelby Oaks
that
is available on VOD, so check it out.
You can get it on YouTube. Actually, I'm looking at the icon that you can rent or buy it on YouTube. So it is available.
If they raised that much money, you think they could have made a better picture than that to intrigue you
for the thing? Yeah. But it could. I don't know. I mean, that could have a lot to do with what the movie is. So trying to find a trailer for it.
I mean, it's kind of generic.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Now,
I'll give it. I was just saying, I'll give it a chance.
October. What does that say? October 31st? Is that what that says?
Yeah, because it says I'm looking at this video from a month ago, and it said Chris Stuckman, Shelby Oaks, why it failed. So I guess it only got a 60% rating on 60% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So I don't know. I don't know if it was very good or not, but
is
it's
it
weird.
Already
all the
out
other, yeah, it's out.
Yeah, it's available on VOD now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the other big time YouTuber movie reviewers are tearing it apart. But I know that's for the long walk. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, and since we're talking about tearing shit apart, no, that wasn't what I was going to tear apart. But
Terrifier, the arcade game. Oh my gosh!
No, this actually looks pretty good, Trav. It's available on all the consoles as a downloadable. It's old school, an old school fighting game. I probably should have took some screenshots of the actual gameplay, but it looks like a lot of fun. It's just old school, like 16-bit, like the old school arcade game, like Final Fight and stuff, where you're just going through, just beat 'em up, you know.
Like Mortal Kombat.
Not Mortal Kombat, like the old Final Fight. Remember?
Yeah,
like a side scroller.
Yeah, side scrollers, like Double Dragon and shit. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like Contra without the guns.
That looks pretty good. But what I was gonna.
The arcade game. I like that.
The arcade game. What the death blow I was about to deal was this. Not this.
They just announced this.
Where the fuck is it at? Oh, right here.
What are you looking for?
There we go. Here we go.
Mickey versus Winnie.
Looks like an Oscar winner to me, boys.
Oh God, here we go. I hate. Is that Mickey Mouse versus Winnie the Pooh or?
Oh yes.
Oh God, I kind of wish this trend would end. I guess, but I can't.
It's not going to because it's free domain now.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any of the Popeye movies.
That's what I was about to say. Just wait for Mickey versus Winnie versus Popeye.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be there. But I haven't seen Winnie the Pooh yet. I haven't seen the Popeye movies. I haven't seen the Terror at Disneyland or anything. So,
well, I tell you what's bad is we're going to start off with these, and then when these start getting old, then they're going to transition into the porn realm, and we're going to see all the porn movies start doing them.
Well, I think there's some of that floating around already.
Yeah, not Winnie the Pooh, sure.
Yeah, it's Winnie the Poop.
Winnie
no.
Winnie the Anal Poo.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Poop. Yeah. It's let's hope not. One of the weirdest pornos I ever saw was Edward Penis Hands. It's if I could get my hands on that movie, dude, I want it in my collection.
Saving Ryan's private.
Okay, yeah. And then I bought one for me and the old lady that was a Pirates of the Caribbean ripoff thing, but it wasn't what we thought. It was just about pirates. No, like no
Where are the
fake Johnny Depp
boobs?
running around.
Shit.
Oh my God, this game looks fucking awesome. I have to have it. I just got a PS5, so I'm going to see how much this costs.
I'll have to check it out. I've just got a PS4. I'm not on PS5 yet, but
I got one for
They're so
Christmas.
fucking expensive.
It's well, they just knocked $100 off because they're trying to beat Trump's tariffs. So they're trying to get rid of their stock before the tariffs hit. So they just did a big price drop. And I think my pops is he's at the point where he kind of wants to do some spending before it's too late. And so he hooked me up with a pretty awesome Christmas this year, man.
Well, that's awesome.
Got it a month early, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, dude, Terrifier, this video game, it looks unreal, man. I mean, not unreal. It's like, yeah, it's a Double Dragon ripoff, but it's bloody and there's guts and everything you want in a Terrifier game.
16-bit glory, yeah.
Yeah, so this kind of looks like what the new He-Man game is going to be. You guys hear about that?
I did. Yeah, I think we talked about it several shows ago.
Yeah, dude. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted a PS5 is so I could get the new He-Man game when it comes out.
Yeah, well, the new He-Man live-action He-Man movie is it's getting really good, and the test screenings is doing really well.
And I'm down with it. I'm not gonna lie.
They don't fuck it up. If they stay true to the cartoon for the most part, I'll be happy with that. And I still love the old canon movie for what it is.
Yeah.
Me too, for sure. Now, the only thing I was leery about is Jared Leto is Jared Leto is old Skeletor. So I was kind of leery about that, but we'll give it a shot. All right, what else you got for news, Cody? I
got one more thing. Here's the big story of the night. Unfortunately, Robert Hiltzik, the writer of the original Sleepaway Camp, has completed and turned in to Keenan Ivory Thompson. That's right.
Okay.
Keenan and Kel's Keenan, SNL's Keenan, has his own production company, and he has turned in the first draft of the script for the Sleepaway Camp remake. So I don't have high hopes for this.
No. For one thing, I might.
I love that photo.
It's okay. I might get some hate for this. If people are watching, I don't like that guy, dude.
I never thought he was very funny. I never did. I hated Good Burger.
I didn't like
Burger.
Good Burger.
Was fucking retarded.
I thought he was the least funniest person that was ever on SNL.
And he's been on SNL longer than anybody.
That's because he's fucking cheap. They can keep him on there.
Right. I know I'm probably going to get some hate for it, that people really love him and everything, but I can't stand the dude.
What's your opinion?
But he's only producing, so that doesn't really count. But come on now. Sleepaway Camp with the main theme of what it was in today's climate, I can't think that it's going to be anything but woke.
It's
Yeah,
not
exactly,
going to be
exactly.
shocking.
And it doesn't help that AFA is the production company is SNL's production company, and
Yeah,
SNL is
and you know they're
fucking woke
so
as
far
shit.
left.
Yeah,
It's gonna be. I
dollars to
think what they're
donuts.
gonna do is, it's not
The
even that it's gonna be a shock that she's really a man. She's gonna
the
be
the transvestite killer is going to be the fucking hero of the movie.
right. Yeah, the openly
Oh,
trans
yeah.
person is gonna be the person that kills the normie or whatever. The normie is
Yeah,
gonna be like,
the killer will be a straight white male.
yeah, a cis white man. If you know people say cis, I hate that shit. But yeah, it's I don't have any hopes for this unless they steer into it. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
no, in this climate with the left the
I
way it
can't.
is,
The first one was lightning in a bottle. The first one was
right,
lightning in a bottle.
right.
But I do have a little hope. I mean, they got I'm not going to say I have hope. That's too strong of a word. But they got Robert Hiltzik back, which the guy's in his 70s now. But
Right.
and he didn't have a film career. He did like one movie after Sleepaway Camp, and then became a lawyer. Went to law school after that, and became a lawyer. And he didn't make anything until Return to Sleepaway Camp from
Which
2007, which was in my opinion, I own it, but it's just because I'm a completist. But it's a huge pile of shit.
I thought it was a pile of shit. Like you don't
But
it was about that weird kid guy, that annoying.
Alan,
Like,
your ass stinks. Your ass
yeah,
stinks.
the movie was so inconsistent. Like you didn't know if you were supposed to hate him or feel sorry for him or be annoyed by him and
And
want him to
they
die.
completely wasted Felissa Rose's character in it.
Oh yeah, dude. And you knew from the very beginning, you
First
knew that.
scene that Sheriff Jerry's in. Yeah.
Yeah, you knew that the fucking sheriff was her like the whole time.
The whole
Spoiler
fucking
alert,
time.
but it's not like it's a spoiler or anything. But I'm gonna watch it though. When the
Yeah,
when
me
the
too.
remake comes out, I'm gonna end up watching it. So
I'll wait for Cody to watch it.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pay
I'm,
for it.
I'm afraid if I watch it, I'll start wearing Crocs. So yeah,
Well,
you know what I'm
the thing is, Robert Hiltzik is writing it and directing it. Apparently, he is slated as the director, and if hopefully that he considers this is my chance to apologize for a Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, and make something serious. And like it's gonna have
Yeah,
a budget. It's
and
gonna have a decent budget.
Felissa Rose is
With
involved.
that dude in it?
Okay, I wonder what she's gonna do.
Okay, well, if he's wanting to be serious, why does he have that guy to have anything
Cal.
to do with it?
Well, Cal bought the rights. You know what I'm saying? So Cal bought the rights, and
holy
I
shit,
don't
it
think
got
it's
that
gonna be
cheap?
serious.
Why didn't we buy it? If it
I
got that
don't think
damn
it's
cheap,
gonna
if he
be.
could buy it.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's like
Robert
we talked
Hiltzik,
about it.
like
It's
I said,
gonna be
he hit
woke.
lightning in a bottle once, and he never did anything after that. He did one
Right.
movie, and it was a complete bomb. And
But I mean, let's face it. Let's be realistic here. If Sleepaway Camp didn't have the end scene, you know, where this picture came from,
nobody
if that-
would
yeah,
remember it. No.
yeah, if that end scene wasn't in the movie, people, wouldn't. It'd be an obscure '80s movie.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a fun slasher.
Oh yeah, dude, and some of the characters are like the mother and all that, or the aunt or whatever she is. And
in today's society, they're like, "Oh, the killer was trans," and then it wouldn't be thought
yeah,
about
see,
again.
in this day and age, they would cancel that
Nothing
movie.
would
Like
be
the
thought.
idea of a
No, it wouldn't be canceled. It would be just like, oh well, yeah, the killer was trans. You see that shit all the time now. I mean,
yeah, well, they
in real life, that's a bad part, you know.
Yeah.
Thank God
All
I'm
the
not
same
dating anymore.
shooters,
I'd be in
you know.
prison.
I mean, they were man. They've been talking about wanting to cancel Silence of the Lambs, for Christ's sake. One of the best single movies ever made of all time.
Yeah.
They were talking about canceling because it put
Oh no, it's got a
trans people in a
killer.
bad light. You know what I mean?
Fucking 90% of the killers have been trans.
How dare you? How dare you portray transvestites as mentally unstable people? Because that's totally
that's not.
He
Yeah, that's
just
not
wanted
not
people to
based in
put
reality at
lotion
all.
on their skin. Leave the man
He
alone.
wanted to make a skin suit. He wanted to make an Ed Gein skin suit, man.
Well, he was contracted out. I mean, man's
But
just trying to fill
personally,
orders.
I think that this is such a missed opportunity. The best thing they could do is get an experienced director back in there, and arguably Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, they were filmed back to back, but director Michael A. Simpson, he was way ahead of his time with those. And they have as big or bigger of a following than the original Sleepaway Camp now. He was making fun of 80s stuff, doing tongue-in-cheek 80s stuff in the 80s.
That's Sleepaway Camp 2 was an entire almost satirical.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's satirical, meta. You know, if they could get him back to do a
he would do better
like a legacy sequel to Sleepaway Camp, and I don't care who split Melissa Rose.
Cody, there is not a I'm sorry, but there's not a decent director that's want to get on fucking board of this.
I don't
think about it. How the hell are you gonna do this? How are you gonna make a reboot of this and make it shocking and all where people want to watch it and they're going to talk about it?
Okay, you can pull it up right now, Trav. The movies we were just talking about. The original Toxic Avenger, and including the remake, Sleepaway Camp made more money than both of those movies put together.
Yeah, the original Sleepaway Camp, but I'm sorry, Sleepaway Camp is a one and done. You can't do it again.
2 and 3 have a huge cult following too. They've sold millions and millions of.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The Sleepaway Camp franchise. You can't remake them in today's society and expect them to work. How?
You know, people's. Then again, just like the movie we just reviewed, they said the same thing about. Well, you kind of right because it didn't make any money, but we thought it was decent. The Toxic Avenger remake, but.
Cody,
it can be
there's
done.
One problem.
It just can't be profitable.
Cody, there's not going to be a shock and awe on a new Sleepaway Camp. Fucking trannies are everywhere now. There's nothing shock and awe about it.
But see,
Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3.
If they advertise it that it's a trans-centric movie, a lot of the kids these days are going to want to go see it, and it's going to make money.
I don't think it's going to.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I don't think they're going to try to make the trans aspect
because this movie's been talked about too much. All the trans people know about it already. So I don't know. I just don't see it being able, especially with that dipshit having the rights to it. I mean, there's going to be I got a dick and a Whataburger right here. I mean, it's
between the team of him and Robert Hiltzik, and I'm sorry, Robert Hiltzik, he deserves his due for the original, but Return to Sleepaway Camp. That if you were going to get a chance to get back the original director of a cult classic to do a sequel, you cannot drop the ball any worse, I don't think, than Robert Hiltzik did.
That was, that whole thing was a mess. That whole thing was a mess.
Getting back, he had everything said that should have worked for him. He had the original cast back, almost all the living members of the original cast back.
Right.
You know, it could have been something great.
Cody worries me sometimes because when you get talking about films that have a penis for the main directive in it, he gets passionate about it. He really does.
It's the Crocs.
It's the Crocs. It's the Crocs, man. But it's like I don't know. It's just I agree with the Return to Sleepaway Camp. I hated it. I was so excited to see it, and then I was like, God, it sucks. I'm like, man, this
Well,
is
But
and
just
you know, I heard
I'm-
about that was right. Sorry.
I'm not a sleepaway camp fan myself. I mean, the first one, yeah, it's a good slasher, decent movie. Hell of a twist at the end, caught you back in the day. But now it'd be like,
back in the day, yeah.
oh, now people would look at it and be like, oh, okay, the killer was a transvestite. That's nothing new. Okay, cool.
Nope,
I
yeah.
understand it. So
Crazy stuff.
but
So is that all the news from the holler this week?
wait, I got
That's
one
all
more.
the news from the
All
Nope,
right, okay.
no, wait, hold it, one more. Let me put this up. So, it's not going to pull the whole thing up. Scarlett
Oh, I did see
Johansson
that.
is set to play in the new Exorcist movie.
It's directed by Mike Flanagan.
And guess what? It's for Blumhouse.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
As
I think
long
they're-
as they let Flanagan have control, it might be okay.
I think it's going to be all right. And I think they're
I hope
dumping
so.
the whole believer storyline because that was supposed
Yeah,
to
they
be a
are.
trilogy and it just didn't work.
yeah.
I still haven't seen it. I don't even know what it's about.
So, boy, I tell but in that picture, boy, Scarlett's looking kind of rough in that picture, though.
Dude, I didn't think she looked that good in Jurassic World. But I
Well,
heard
she's
she was
40
pregnant.
now,
I
and
didn't saw it.
she's 40, and she's been in Hollywood since she was like 10. She's done a lot of coke and took a lot of
Took a lot of blows.
chocolate,
Took a lot of Clintons. Took
chocolate
a lot of
train
Clintons.
rides.
Lot
Yeah.
of Clintons. Yep.
Took a lot of coke and a lot of blokes and a lot of pokes.
Oof.
But yeah, like I heard she was pregnant during Jurassic World, so I really can't criticize her looks for that, But
I haven't seen Jurassic
she's
World.
aging, we all are. She's still a damn looking good woman.
Oh yeah.
I thought she looked great in that movie Ghost World. I know she was young and everything, but so was I, so it doesn't matter. But
I
don't
haven't
know.
seen that one.
It's kind of a weird. I'm not going to say girls movie, but it's kind of a strange movie. Steve Buscemi's in it. It's not a horror movie. It's not a drama movie. It's more like an art movie, I guess. That's the best way to put it. But
Okay.
I don't have any news myself other than Poltergeist getting announced. The Terrifier 4 script is completed. So we're going to get that soon. And my recommendation to everybody is go out there and watch Deathstalker.
Yes,
I'm going
I'm
to.
looking forward to that. Yeah,
And
definitely.
I believe next week on the Rabbit and Red show, we are going to discuss the Deathstalker series.
Nice. So you're gonna get around to seeing part 4 then?
Yeah, I'm gonna seek them. I'm gonna seek them all out. I'm gonna after you and I talked the other day, and watching the new one. I'm gonna seek out all 4. Yeah. I just watched Beastmaster 3 the other day. Oh my god!
Ouch! I'm sorry.
What a pile of shit.
I hope you had plenty of Charmin for that one
because it was total shit. It was total shit. Oh, there we go. There it is.
So yeah, folks, check out what'd you say, next Monday or Tuesday?
We're doing it Tuesday next week.
Next Tuesday,
we don't have a backward show. We're doing Tuesday. Oh, it's on Tubi. Oh, good. Mother's Day for everybody that's out there is on Tubi. So I might watch that for a couple minutes, but
yeah, I think it's on YouTube too. YouTube.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, check me out Tuesday night, and then the next Tuesday after that, hopefully we'll be doing the Greasy Strangler, unless you guys think of something else.
We will be. Nope, that sounds good to me. Greasy Strangler.
And be sure and check out all the great shows. Murr's show, Friday night concerts on GTN, GrandpaTheNerd.com, Grandpa's radio station, and all the other great shows that Grandpa's got on there. Soothing Sounds, Grandpa's playlist
of entertainment.
Yeah, Grandpa's literally has like a half dozen shows, and they're all great music shows, every one of them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I love all the grandpa shows, man.
absolutely.
And then of course Ken A's Brewer on Tuesday nights when you can listen and watch us at the same time, man.
Yep.
Yep.
You can hear Ken's show on grandpathernerd.com, Getting Livid with Ace, and also check out all of Ken's movies on lividmedia.com.
Very nice.
And last but not least, our good buddy Cyrus Alderwood on the Gonzo Chronicles on Spotify and Podbean and wherever great podcasts are found. He covers all kinds of subjects on the show, and it's always fun.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to skedaddle out of here, guys, so I will see you around the
us
way.
too.
Right,
I think we've covered everything we need to cover, guys. Been a good show.
I think so.
Always a good show.
Oh.
And we will be back in 2 weeks to get greasy, I guess.
Yep.
Sounds
December 9th, the Greasy Strangler.
Sounds good. I will see you guys then, man.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Awesome. Peace. Bye.